Patreon.
Wow.
Welcome. Sorry about last week. We didn't have an episode for you guys. Last week was very tumultuous.
Tumultuous for all of us, man.
Not really. I just
Billy survived the
continue
fire,
with my
dude.
life.
No, I had a theory. No, I think Billy was putting all of his stress on Andrew.
No,
you were
I did not.
taking all your
True,
stuff
you
out
did.
on him.
You did say
You're
mean
like-
things to Andrew.
You would call Andrew, but
I
everyone
just told
fucking
him what they
hates
were
you.
saying.
So you would call the Spud Dog and tell him that.
People think he's straight retard and doesn't have a guess on the GDP. But at the same
They
time...
don't think you know the GDP, dude?
They're fucking hating it, dude.
At the same time, it's like... you know?
So when Matt started this podcast, I remember when we were working, and you would drop it, and there'd be a little bit of anxiety. Mm-hmm. Now I get you guys have a full new respect for you boys. Drop something, be like, whoa! I said a lot of crazy shit.
My
Weird.
phone
That was
and
weird.
looking at shit. Yeah,
oh
dude.
yeah, dude.
Checking my phone.
I got over it around Wednesday, but then Thursday got pretty hard.
Snake venom
Came
dude.
back.
Yeah, Thursday was hard because I'm a big Contact head,
True.
big Contact fan,
Dude.
Chris O'Connor?
Big,
little
big,
bitch,
yeah.
yeah.
And
Wait, you like O'Connor's podcast?
oh, it's
listen to
awesome.
it.
It's like
That's awesome.
It's like D'Elia without like the gay stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's what I was listening to when I bugged out my bathroom. I was taking a shit listening to Contact, and I started to freak the fuck out because it was like,
Unsubscribe.
dude, no, it was so, I was just freaking out because I was like, I was telling them how I got like, I'm trying to push the limits, dude. I'm a psychonaut. I'm like the weakest
Oh, what are you
psychonaut
booming in the
world.
shower?
No, I was just eating like a high dose edible, and I was listening to Contact while I was taking a shit.
Yeah.
And he went on this rant about something that like, and I'm like bugging out as it is, and then like as I'm bugging out, I'm trying to get my like sure footing, and I just hear Chris O'Connor being like, "And I'm gonna ski on grass." And I'm like, "Oh my god, dude!" I'm like, "I'm gonna start skiing on sand," and I'm like, "Dude, I have to shut this off right now."
Does he have a job or is he just comedy?
Oh, he works.
Yeah.
What
Dude,
does he do?
Contact is so fucking funny.
Oh, Contact?
I listened to the 5th episode. It's so fucking funny,
He
dude.
pulled 2 of them, which bummed me out. But I mean,
Yeah, you
The
can't-
first one, dude,
New order,
he
you can't-
was trying
you can't
to hide.
pull.
He was trying to hide the podcast from
I know.
me.
Yeah.
He literally had 2 listeners. He had 2 friends that he was like, "Should I do this? Is this okay? Should I?" And
Dude, it was
I think he was
great.
talking to Meccy, and Meccy was like, "Yo, this shit sucks."
No, dude, Contact's
Well,
great.
Contact is hilarious,
I love it.
but the first episode where he's like, "Wherever you are, whenever you are, like, do not listen to this podcast."
He's emo.
Dude, he is very emo. I'm emo too. I understand the emo.
You do like emo music.
I listen to some emo,
Yeah.
dude. I listen to some fucking Coheed and Cambria.
It's fucking sick.
No, I don't. Fuck you, Spud.
no, I was just like,
I'm gonna let some fucking retarded guy that doesn't know GDP fucking scoff at me.
I get cupping by a girl that I've never heard this band ever, and she plays it at 11, dude. Like
Really?
deafening Coheed and Cambria. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this band before in my life. I only know one other person that knows it, and then you just said it again. I was like, whoa, what the
Whoa.
fuck? Yeah, face melt.
Whoa.
Well, you just got some ass for Coheed and Cambria?
No, getting my cupping done.
Oh, a little massagey.
No, just cupping.
Little
cupping?
massages?
It's totally.
What's
yeah.
cupping?
Oh, you get.
It's professional, dude.
Yeah, you get bruises and shit from it?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, boy.
What's that do?
It moves the blood around.
They just throw tennis balls at you?
Pull your pants down a little bit, boy.
I saw Billy's eyes light up, dude.
man.
Spud Dog showed off his lower
Ass
back.
nipples looking at me. No, I'm not
How's
gay.
it work?
Yeah, it works. I mean, I'm just, hey man, not to derail the cast. Never heard of Coheed and Cambria before.
Yeah.
No, it sucks.
It's like an Indian
very
dude.
bad.
It's like an Italian guy with like long curly hair.
Yeah, it's
like
really bad.
high school was hard.
Oh yeah, dude. Now I know all their songs.
A bunch of just raw XD people.
Yeah.
Who's Raw XD?
You ever see how like the emos used to text each other on MySpace and shit?
Yes.
It'd be like
Yes.
raw and like intervals
yeah,
of
yeah.
like caps and lowercase, and XD was like real hard laughing smiley faces.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's real funny.
I know
shit.
what it is.
Yeah, Shane, obviously.
Obviously, dude, that was Coheed. bro.
Were you
Yeah.
on MySpace?
Yeah,
Were you really?
I think so, yeah.
I never had
you?
MySpace.
You didn't
no.
have a MySpace?
I didn't have a MySpace, bro.
Really?
A little.
I never had any
I
of
was
that
the
stuff.
cutoff. I'm a little bit
Really?
older. Yeah, I'm a little bit
Yeah,
older.
I'm a little too old for social media.
MySpace was like a little bit beyond. There's a little bit below my age. My age didn't really catch on to MySpace, unless you were like really trying to fuck some young sniz.
Yeah.
The only dudes I knew on MySpace were like kind of creeps. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing on there?
Yeah, when I was on MySpace, it was just like interest, girls. Fucking obviously, I like girls.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit
dude,
like
right
that.
away.
Yeah.
You gotta let them know.
Football.
Dude, when MySpace first came out, that was definitely like Islamic heaven. You typed in, you're like, what is this? And you're like, oh, it's a bunch of 16-year-old virgins. It's perfect, dude.
Dude,
I have
imagine
unfettered
when
access.
the Indian boys got a hold of fucking MySpace over there.
They were on all social media.
It must have just been crazy when they got that.
It was immediate Bobs. Dude. It was a Morse code.
Bobs.
Yeah. That's probably the first Morse code.
Morse code from India.
Veggie. Yeah, it was definitely
Yeah, you
Morse
see,
code.
India's getting wild right now.
What?
Oh, I thought you guys were on the tip of the fucking spear, dude.
Oh yeah, there's like a war going on.
Yeah, India
Yeah.
and Pakistan are fucking
They're
like
fighting each
close to war right now.
Oh yeah, dude.
What are they
Yeah.
doing? Just cursing real loud at each other right now?
They have a bunch of newspapers curled up across the border.
Yeah, they're hitting each other
You
with
fuck, you
shoes.
fuck,
They're throwing
fuck, you
shoes. No, they.
What's their battle gear look like? I imagine
Pretty
like a really
sick.
Quail Man type setup.
Yo, almost
Did you ever see on
exactly.
Doug? It's like Quail Man.
Pakistani dudes, they do this thing where they march at each other at this one border.
They just wear
Pretty
like
fucking sick.
Where they wear like umpire gear and there's like a tag.
They look at the Hey Arnold street fight fucking episode.
No, but this
What
was
do they fight about?
There was a terrorist attack. So Pakistan's Muslim,
Who did it?
the Muslims, dude.
Oh, wow.
Muslim. It was Muslims got a hold of a car bomb.
The
Set it
Muzz
off.
drove a bomb in.
Muzz drove a bomb, killed like.
What kind of car was it?
Great success, or?
It was a great success. It was a great success.
What's the great success?
It was a very great success. And then it was such a great success, India had to get revenge. And then so they used planes and bombed Pakistan. Both of them have nukes. It was the first time.
that's terrifying.
First time ever two nuclear powers
Wow.
used conventional weapons against each other like that.
All the subways were shut down.
Damn, you so that
Yeah, I thought you were talking about trains. I was like, what?
Negative.
No, I got it.
They're empires,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. They're empires.
it's like Clash of Clans where that's like the little gold coins
Subways
are
and
coming
Dunkin'
out.
Donuts.
Donkeys.
All the donkeys were on fucking. The donkeys were at half mast, dude.
Don't Donkey? There's like a Dunkin' flag I think that flies over donkeys.
It was at
not
half
India.
mast, dude.
True, yeah,
There you go. Spud Dog dropping dimes.
dude. I didn't know. That's kind of scary to think of fucking
Yeah.
Indian fighter jets blasting Pakistan.
Yeah. And then we'll see. They both do this thing where, to de-escalate, they lie.
Yeah,
Like they'll get rid of, like Pakistan will know that this attack's coming. They'll empty out a terrorist camp. India will bomb it. They'll be able to tell their country like, yeah, we fucking blew up that camp. Pakistan will be like, no one was in there, so everybody feels happy. But
then
now
they
with
snuck
social media, everybody's like, nah, the camp was empty. So now they're like, oh fuck, we gotta bomb somewhere.
Got 1,000
Threat.
beers telling the truth.
Yeah, dude.
True.
Bunch of reveres. 1776 over there.
yeah. Oh, it's definite 1776 in India. They're fucking wild right now, dude.
Yeah, I'm just still kind of fucked up about O'Connor, dude.
Why?
He came at our necks.
O'Connor
How?
came at your guys next?
Said we were just like two dumb guys talking in Home Depot.
Why did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, he said
Eighth
that
contact. Yeah.
on
Yeah.
O Contact.
Hit
Oh,
contact,
Contact, he took shots at
unsubscribe. Yeah, unsubscribe.
What?
Demonetize him.
He doesn't have any listeners. Don't
That's
worry.
hate speech.
This is the most listeners he's getting.
Yeah,
right.
Dude,
now.
is it war?
He looks like the midget from South Park. Doesn't he? You ever see that episode? No. The words are like bullets, guy. Fuck O'Connor, dude. No offense.
dude.
Spade mobs him, too. Spade's
Dude,
taller than him.
Is it war?
Yeah.
It's
Fuck
not
him.
war, but I mean,
I'm built for war,
He's
dude.
just some like lace curtain fucking dude coming at my throat like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at a,
O'Connor's gonna be devastated.
dude. I'm at a yacht club. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. At least he's on the boat, bro. I was in a basement all day.
Damn, dude. You think he's an elitist?
You guys ever jerk off when you're hungry?
Yeah, you guys know he's a fucking left wing. Like he's a
war hawk.
party line Democrat that's like
Obviously,
war hawk.
dude.
Fucking
He's a
Yeah, no
neoliberal.
shit, dude.
loved Hillary Clinton.
He's a liberal.
He's
He's,
no
he's
se-
not
Yeah.
neoliberal. He pushes all that shit to act tough, but
Yeah.
he's just a pussy.
Yeah, he would be.
You guys are saying
he's
it.
not fighting.
No, hell no.
Yeah, dude.
He's sending other sons over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm no fortunate son, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was I didn't know there was fucking
I know
India.
Go Contact was beefing with Spud and Billy.
Oh yeah,
like, no
dude.
reason.
Oh yeah.
So Connor just came at you guys.
It's out of fucking nowhere.
Damn.
make
I'm
him
laughing. I'm
sad.
taking a shower. Blah blah blah. And it's like,
That
there's
was-
these two idiots at Home Depot actually think Michelle Obama has a dick. Hey
Just having
dude,
fun.
hey man,
Wow.
having a laugh, bro.
Damn, so left wing media mischaracterized what you guys said and you
Yeah.
weaponized
Fake
it
news.
against you. Welcome to the fucking fold, dude. Welcome to the
Wow.
resistance.
He has a real bad case of FBS, dude.
What's FBS?
Full belly syndrome. When mommy and daddy takes care of you, dude, you're really rude. You don't understand how the real world works. Goof off all the time, get chlamydia. Kind of gay, but whatever.
Bill, it's called chlamydia. Dude.
Yeah. What were you doing? You're goofing off on your parents' time.
I meet a girl on the internet, and a couple months later, my brother takes her to my yacht club. Ooh.
Oh my
What
god,
a loser. Hey, man, cancel the podcast.
Stop, dude. I'm throwing in the towel for
Cancel the
O'Connor, dude.
podcast.
You guys,
Dwarf.
stop, dude.
Fuck him.
This is my friend, dude. You guys, this is Ethan.
No, seriously
We
though.
can be friends.
Seriously though, we love O'Connor. Samesies might be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Dude, Spud and Billy just
Wow, dude.
ethered of contact.
Just behave, dude.
Tell them to behave.
Cry about Donald Trump or whatever, dude. Just don't talk about us.
Don't
You
talk
want
about Main
smoke.
Street, dude.
He doesn't want smoke, dude.
Dude, that's the fucking smoke signal. That's the black smoke.
I mean,
That was just us walking onto the track, dude. We're not even running yet.
That was shock and awe, dude.
We'll put him in the pink room, dude. We'll put him in the pink room. He'll stay
fuck
there for the
True
rest of his
Detectives.
life. Yeah.
Fuck
You
the
didn't
True
like the
Detective
finale?
finale.
Did you see the finale?
Fuck
No.
that, dude.
Oh, and he didn't watch season 2. Another bad thing about him.
I love
didn't watch
season two.
season 2 because
I thought
everyone
season
said
two
it
was
was
great.
bad. He's a sheep.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wow,
He
dude.
let me down, but I mean, his opinions I don't agree with. Love the podcast.
Yeah.
Love O'Connor. His comedy is
I don't know why I attacked you guys like that.
I can't believe you attacked
probably
me,
for the
guys.
last,
True.
How would you feel?
Well, dude,
I wish.
we were just talking about the book, the one I read about deleting your social media accounts.
Oh, dude, that guy's
Bro,
the man.
dude.
Dude, that dude's the mix of all the races and all the ages.
What?
Like, check that dude's face out.
Yeah, he looks.
Give me an age and give me a race on that dude. You can't. You can't, dude.
He looks like one of the twins. He looks like the twins from the Matrix that ate the other twin. He's, just a fucking, he's like this like really light skinned dude.
Dude, he put on
with like black
elbows,
features,
bro.
and he's
not
just
trying
big.
to be a demographic.
He's just
he got big.
He's a brain.
Yeah, they really care about looks and shit like that. Don't get into it, dude.
Like I'm listening to a contact and it's like Trump's so fat. Ugh.
Yeah, it is fucking lame, dude.
Brutal.
I was just singing No Contact's praises. I didn't know he fucking went at my kin's necks, dude.
Mistake. Hopefully he learns from this. There's just a little mac on the hiney, dude. That's all.
Ooh,
Just a little,
that's a Mac on the high.
yeah, just like that. Used to
Dude, you guys, I want you to know, you just decimated him. Dude, this
We're
is
not
gonna-
even trying.
I know you're not.
tired.
This is going to destroy O'Connor,
We're
dude.
having a laugh, dude. We're having a goof.
Yeah. Like the people on the Reddit. Why didn't Shane come at them for their views? Dude, we were talking about mud floods.
Hey, dude, I had a 0.7 GPA. College.
I fucking support you guys.
Yeah.
views.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
what's
got.
up,
I think
man.
we have a flood of new listeners.
Normies,
I think
they
from
call
Come
them.
to, yeah,
Normies.
it
Well,
is extreme.
They're called
normies.
new
The
facts.
new
Bill.
listeners are anti-me.
Yeah, fuck them.
What?
Fuck them. The old guard is like, who the fuck are these guys with you guys? So we both got shit on by.
Makes you long for the days of the Gillis Mccusker war. you
Yeah.
know?
No way, dude.
Dairy Queen.
At first,
Yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck is the queen, dude?
dude.
Dairy Queen might have to come back and put it all together.
I
Dairy
said-
Queen
I
might
said
unite
Dairy
the
Queen.
I
tribes.
had a thing that Dairy Queen was you.
Pipe
I was
yourself up.
talking
Coming
shit
at
to
yourself. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's a
what I
sick
thought.
theory, dude. That's awesome. You guys have
That-
Infowars
no,
theories
yeah.
about the podcast.
That would,
yeah,
that would be
dude.
sick to like set up.
Can't shut this off, Shane.
Set up your own, just like set up throwaway accounts. It's like your own troll, and you just destroy him every week, and everyone's like, "God damn, this guy fucking rules."
That's what I would go on the Legion of Skanks account and like talk about how gay Luis Gomez was. And they're like, you're using your alt account. You're such a pussy.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Accused of using
They're
troll.
real quiet this week.
Well, dude.
They were
They
quiet
didn't say
this
a
week.
fucking
They
word.
heard. Well, they heard Billy on
Not
the
a
cast,
peep.
dude. They didn't
True.
say a fucking
But
word.
dude,
son.
the book I'm reading about social media is basically how like social media thrives off this.
oh yeah.
We've all been tweaked and like fucked with, and like, we're all like competing for arbitrary internet points with our own little like feedback loops.
Someone in here's a karma
Okay, I'm a
whore.
karma whore.
Yes,
Okay, I
Shane's an
admit it.
absolute
You're
karma
a
whore.
karma whore?
Yes.
That's dude. When I first did Reddit, I signed up and I was like strategically
You
getting.
gave me Reddit, dude.
I did, dude.
You did this to
I
me.
put the fucking spike in your arm.
I don't even have Facebook, bro.
I deleted my Facebook.
Same here.
Burnt
I'm not
down-
giving suck a turd anything, dude.
Huh?
I'm not giving suck a turd anything.
So, I'm not getting sucker Yeah, it was weird because like you have this hesitation when you delete your Facebook. You're like, it's all my pictures and memories. It's like, no, dude. It's
Doesn't matter.
literally the guy who like fell like drowned in his reflection, dude. It's like you got to burn that fucking thing. You're
So
creating
brave.
the fucking cyborg version of yourself that's gonna fucking crush you.
Yeah, I
dude.
watched that one YouTube video you sent me, but I want more on that, dude.
Oh, Jaron,
Jaron Larry or whatever.
Dude, I'm trying to call Ancestry.com and get my DNA back.
Why? I
Why?
thought you were
yeah,
like.
I
part-
can't believe you did that, dude.
What happened?
I sent in two. I sent one into Ancestry and one into 23andMe. Now I can get framed. on a federal level.
Yeah. For what?
Dude.
They have my DNA, bro. They can set me up on fucking anything.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have my cum though. They just have my spit. So.
You didn't send cum?
I didn't send cum. I should have sent some cum.
You should always
should
send
be able
cum.
to read it. Say it just the same.
They can just frame me with what?
Dude, I might come in one of those things
Yeah,
and mail it to
come
them.
one of those.
Be like, what? I had dry mouth.
That's your kink.
I had dry mouth. Sorry. Because they have a solution when you make it. There's like this, I guess, like a stabilizer that like you shut the vial and it releases this other liquid, so it would just turn the cum into shower slugs, dude. It'd be like, ew.
You're losing me. What's this 23andMe where
Just
they get you?
Ancestry.com.
So you send your DNA to the
bro.
government.
They're building up a DNA data bank, bro. They're gonna start cloning us.
Oh,
You send your
okay.
DNA to the government, and then they're like, "Yeah, you're Irish."
Yeah, they read it. And you're like,
Nice.
oh, hey, white guy. Hey, white guy. You're
You're
like,
fucking genius, bro.
you're white, and you're like, oh, sweet, thanks.
They
Awesome.
trolled the shit out of Dad and gave him 1% Jew.
I didn't have it in
Yeah,
mine.
and sent everyone
I don't
into
understand
flames.
how your dad has Jew and you don't have Jew. I don't get it.
My brother's theory is that my dad manifested it in himself.
Good chance.
Too greedy. Showed up.
That's them letting you know, like, yo, bro.
Yeah, your
gotta
dad got
do this,
greedy.
dude.
It's like
Got
it's typed.
one relative claimed he was going to get a blood transfusion to get it all out of him.
It might be type 2 diabetes, dude.
Yeah, probably.
They developed it late.
You develop diabetes, dude,
Big time.
just from fucking certain business practices.
Yeah, no.
My dad,
it's
my dad has
fucking
type 2
hilarious.
diabetes. He might have type 2
He
diabetes. So.
loved candy and ice cream.
You got
dude.
sweet treats.
Oh, yeah.
He
Big
loves
time
candy
sweet
and ice cream and being frugal.
Damn, Mccusker is now ethering their own father, dude. No gods, no masters.
No,
treat.
dude,
Oh, he's all right.
he's a good
He's
boy.
plant-based, so he's kind of soft right now.
Your dad went plant-based?
He's trying to reverse his
He's
type
going
2
with
diabetes.
Oh, yeah, you got
Did you see,
He's
see,
paying
He's
a
trying to
lot.
live. Yeah, he's trying to
paying
live.
a lot for
He worked
plant-based
so
food.
hard to amass money, and now
Yeah.
he's trying to live to spend it. That's his big. That's his top shit. Be like, I'm gonna spend it all. You guys be crying. You have no money left. It's like, whatever, bro. You're 1% Jew. I'm not. I'm not, dude. It's crazy how it didn't show up.
it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it does though.
Fake news.
Yeah, it doesn't. Though.
Yeah, it's just obviously 23andMe isn't the most accurate.
Well, I did Ancestry.com. 23andMe could still hit me with the fucking positive.
What
I
if
might
all
come up
this is
You might come
bullshit,
out
dude?
Yeah.
JW positive.
JEW positive.
This might be this might be bullshit.
No, I'm telling you, dude. It's just like you don't catch it. Billy probably has like 2%. Billy probably got all mine.
I'm pure Americana, dude. I'm fucking old Coca-Cola, 1776.
You're gonna
Mom
let
and
him
apple
call
pie.
you?
Yeah.
He just called you Jewish.
That's whatever, dude. I don't get anything. I'm going to care.
No, it's not. It's not an insult. It's just
Line in the sheet, man.
it's not an insult. It's just saying I don't have it, so it must be either in you or someone else.
I would
Dude,
never do something
I don't know
like
how.
that.
I don't know.
Never do something.
What? Take an ancestry test
Yeah.
or just show up?
Oh, I
don't
thought you
want
meant
it.
have Jew in your blood.
No. I would
There's
never
nothing wrong,
contract
dude.
that.
I will still
Yeah.
love you I still love Dad as my dad, and I still love you as my brother. I just skipped it through. I guess just
That
I don't know,
ain't
man.
me, bro. That
something
ain't
must have
me.
happened in uterine where like my body shucked it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom,
Probably.
like, these are weak right now.
Probably.
You think Tom absorbed
You
it?
got all plant-based and weak. Not to say that's a characteristic of Jewish people. That's so...
No, not at all. Not at all.
Spud Dog, what do you
Jewish
think of
people
all
have
this?
good humors, I will say. When they're
Jewish
not
people are
whining,
hilarious.
dude. In my
They're not whining. Oh my god.
no, this is
Oh, dude, I
comedy
mean,
podcast. In my
yeah,
fucking
these
comedy
guys-
podcast. Comedy podcast.
You live in New York. They scoop out fucking bagels, dude.
What do you mean scoop them out?
They're like, oh, can I have a scoop out? Can you, I don't want to eat all that. Can you just scoop it out for me? Oh, yeah, can I
What
get
do
a
they
scoop
fill it with,
out?
though? Cream
fuck.
cheese?
Poured water on a gremlin on this one.
Oh, yeah, what is this? A little Adolf over here.
He's harsh on him.
Dude.
You don't like the Jews.
Harsh on
I mean,
them.
dude, you're putting words in my mouth, bro.
Dude.
Am I?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you
We
just.
whistled on you, dude. I thought these were
Time
dog
out.
whistles.
He's
man.
laid with
There's no
one.
such thing as dog whistles. Dude, although, fucking, I'm in class the other this is the funniest fucking thing that's ever happened. I'm in class, at least to me, in the course of a week, but this lady, she was working for the, fucking, like, the Jewish retirement home, like the Jewish center or whatever. You know they have, like, those, like, Jewish retirement
Put
homes?
them all in one place.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Sounds like a
yeah,
good idea so
Dachau?
far.
It's a Jew-
Yeah, Auschwitz. Yeah, Jewish retirement
you know, like
community.
a
Oh,
Jewish-
that's not good, dude. That's not good for you to say.
You know the Jewish Community Center? How they have those? But they have like Jewish Community Center
Dude, I'm
presents.
sorry. Calling a fucking concentration camp a Jewish community center retirement home is
Way out of
fucking
line.
insane.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting, dude. This is we're
right.
we're pigging out. Dude.
We're pigging right now. We're getting greedy. We're all
Real
gonna,
oinkers
I'm
right now.
Get
I'm pretty sure it's just the
for the
R5
pitch.
takes them there.
We're up to fucking.
It's like Gambler.
No, you guys gotta let me tell the
Back to the
story.
story, yeah.
The story is so wholesome. You guys are toxifying it with your fucking
Sorry.
racism. So this lady's like, she works for, like, it's like her internship is with the Jewish Retirement Center, where anyone, goyams are welcome.
Yeah.
You can be a goyam and be
They
welcome.
always
never
say
know
that,
But it's,
dude.
it's a secret. You don't know. But if you like qualify
Yeah.
for it, apparently she's like, these people have so much money. She's totally unaware of what she's saying.
Yeah.
She's like, and then you go in and like they give them, like, if you're part of this, they'll take them on trips. We're in the Academy of Music and like, just I don't know what it is, but everyone's like, we're sitting back so far. This is ridiculous. I can't. They just complain about
Jewish.
everything, and this lady's not putting it together, and I'm sitting there just like. Oh my
Stereotypes
God.
don't exist.
Dude, this lady is just sitting there being like, and she was just complaining about how like racist like one of her clients was being.
Yeah.
But she was like, yeah, and like, wow, saying something like, oh, they're Puerto Rican, they're probably friends, and blah blah blah. But then you take them out, and they're like, just complain about everything. I'm like, you're at the Academy of Music. This isn't nice enough. And they're like, we're so far away, man. Dude, the whole time while she's listing all these things, dude, I'm in my head going, bum 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 bum. Dude, I was fucking. The girl next to me. The girl sitting next to me is Jewish, and she used the whole time just like biting her tongue. I'm sitting there just like, and she's sitting there like, Jesus
How did you know the
Christ.
girl next to you was Jewish?
She said it before.
Oh.
So she was just, she
Wasn't
was
sure
just
she had
laughing.
like a patch.
No. She was just laughing. She was
this on.
actually,
But dude, stop saying shit like that.
she was
Your
laughing.
voice is so deep.
She was laughing, having a good old time, and I was just sitting there like, dude, this is so fucking funny. But a lot of people, I guess, aren't hip to like Jewish stuff. So like, this lady knew because she was like, this is all of her, like half her family's Jewish. So
I
she,
didn't meet my first one until I was 22.
really.
Yeah.
But how?
Well, I met one when I was 5.
How'd you guys
we were
meet?
friends.
You was walking
And
down.
then
We were walking down the street, and you saw
Dad
3
fucking
solo
hit you and
cups.
told
And
you
he
to
was
go
like,
inside.
No, I mean, I don't want to get into personal stuff, but I made it. I made it 22 years in Delaware County. They kept them out. Yeah.
What do you
I
mean you
didn't-
made it?
Like in Delaware County, there are no Jews.
There are no
and then
Jewish
you get
people,
out
dude.
to the
Yeah.
you get out into the world, and you're like, whoa.
There's no
I-
Jewish people where I'm from.
I didn't know.
It's weird, but you're not close to them. Like we're close to them, but we don't see them. We don't interact with them at all.
Dude,
Wow,
I never
very
knew.
Spooky.
I didn't
Very
know
spooky,
Jewish.
dude.
No, for real, I didn't know there like really were Jewish. But the first time I heard someone being like, "The fucking Jews," blah blah blah. I literally was in college, and I was like the Jews, like the fucking Old Testament Hebrews and shit. And they were like, "Nah, dude, Jewish people." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Dude, there's like, I didn't know that there was like." I thought it'd be like saying like I'm Babylonian. It'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, dude, I guess for some, but like I didn't know there were still Jewish
Like
people.
Persians.
Exactly.
You still run into some Persians.
Exactly.
That's weird.
I didn't think it was just like I didn't think it was like a culture that still existed. I thought it was
I didn't
just
know
kinda-
fucking like legit anti-Semites existed. Like Spud Dog over here.
Spud's not an anti-Semite, dude.
Yeah.
Spud's girlfriend was
Gosh.
Jewish.
Are they percentages? Are there percentages of it?
What are you talking about getting a 23andMe
No,
racist?
like
test?
the spectrum.
like an ancestry or 23andMe of being anti-Semitic.
That's genius.
You might have-
23
Because my Gam Gam was very. She did not like them at all.
Yeah.
What?
Well, she used to have to work at a clothing store back in like the 50s,
Really?
you know, and like they want to try on a bunch of stuff, but then they don't want to buy it, you know.
What would they do?
Damn,
What would they
make
try?
her-
what a disgusting.
They just want to make
trait.
her like.
That's your grandma.
tried
right?
on
My
clothes.
grandma was like, they just want to try on all this stuff, and I have to help them and hold it, and they go, oh, I look good in this, and then they don't buy anything.
So
yeah.
Jews are dressing room hogs.
Yeah, apparently in the 50s, dude.
Fucking knocking on this.
I
Sorry.
don't think so.
Yeah, bro, you're smoking wet.
No. The first time I opened it is because it's 900 fucking degrees in here, and I was
Yeah.
hoping it was quiet enough out
True.
there. to
It's
keep
on
it
your
open.
head.
Yeah.
It's not that hot in here.
Someone might have been shutting down the fucking J train, dude.
I
Yeah.
think some Jays were
It's
knocking,
really-
dude, and then they shapeshifted like Nightcrawler. Bushes.
Yeah, they do that, dude.
But no, they.
That's disgusting.
I mean, I was actually thinking about starting a like a racial rehab, to where you could do something like that, where you could just like go away. Like next time a celebrity, like a Mel type figure, like goes off, you're like, my bad, guys, and you get to go away for like sensitivity training. You come back, like, guys, I'm cured. Hallelujah,
it.
dude.
Mel's back, dude, with a strong mustache.
I mean,
in that
bro.
Vince Vaughn
Mel's
movie.
got a mustache right now?
He's in a Vince Vaughn movie,
Vince Vaughn's the man.
and it's like some kind of like
I stand
dirty.
with Mel and Vince.
It's like a
You
new
stand with
Lethal
Mel and
Weapon.
Vince?
I stand hard
It's a
with
new
them.
Lethal Weapon.
It's a new Lethal Weapon type of a movie.
What happens?
They just
They're
shoot
like
an
bad
unarmed
cops. They're like
black team.
cops. Yo, dude, the trailer pretty much, yeah.
Really?
What?
Oh, you gotta check out this, yeah.
What happens?
I have no idea. It's a real it's a weird trailer. It's like looks kind of funny, but then also looks like scary.
What?
And they made another thing. You were telling me about it. It's like a prison movie where they fight.
Oh, Brawl in Cell Block 99.
Yeah.
The guy
with
that
Vince
made
Vaughn?
that,
So nice.
The guy
Yeah.
that made that made this.
Wow.
Is Mel
what's it
Gibson
called?
in the prison one too?
Yeah, he's got a push broom on
No.
his mouth. Yeah.
Wait, Mel's in the
Damn.
prison one too?
He got wound
No,
broom
he's
on
in
his
this
mouth.
new one. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be sick if a screenwriter started exclusively writing for a Gibson.
Oh yeah. That'd be
Dude,
nice.
he and Stepdads too? Fantastic.
It was very funny.
Dude, Mel Gibson's the fucking man.
He's on
dude.
stems, dude.
He's what?
He's on stem cells.
What?
Yeah.
Is that how he cured racism?
Dude, Mel Gibson's the fucking man. He had
He's got
one
way
slip
more
up. He
jack.
had a hiccup, dude.
What was his
One
hiccup?
hiccup.
Watch Lethal Weapon. All 4 of them, bro.
He
Sure,
got
his
fucking-
partner was black in Lethal Weapon.
How could he be racist?
How could he not like Jews?
Exactly, dude.
Well, he had 2 slip-ups, didn't he?
Yeah, well, no, the one slip up doesn't count. 'cause
One
it
was a DUI.
One
Anyone
was,
can freak out about the
one was
Jews.
DUI, but then the other one was like somebody was recording him, unbeknownst
Yeah,
to
it was
him.
He was
Hot
hot mic'd.
He was hot mic'd and he said some wild shit.
DUI, he came out, he was drunk, he
He
had
said
DUI.
he hooked his wife got raped by a pack of
Yes.
N-words.
So, but the DUI was when he got...
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's the Mel Dog
that was
dropping
wow.
heat.
that was him,
Doesn't count.
Does not
Sometimes
count.
you get fired up, though.
Out of
got-
bounds.
The thing he got in trouble for was when he got pulled over for DUI and was
Yeah.
like...
Call the
Jews
chick
right
sugar
away.
tits.
Jews.
Sugar tits, and then he was like, the Jews fucking control
He called the girl
everything.
sugar tits?
Called the female officer sugar tits, I
Yeah.
think, and then talked about the Jews running everything.
Damn, dude. That's
That's-
fucking wild. I wonder if, dude,
that's nice.
his gam might have been in the Strawbridge and Clothiers too, dude.
Maybe, dude.
He made it all the way, and he was like, I gotta spread the fucking word.
What was LaBouche thing when they arrested him?
Who was LaBeouf?
Shia
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
some
LaBeouf.
respect.
Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, put some respect on Shia LaBeouf,
LaBeouf,
dude.
dude, LaBeouf. Yeah,
Shia
remember
LaBeouf-
when he was like
Yes.
videotaped?
I
That
got
was
the
nice, dude.
dossier on LaBeouf, dude.
That was nice.
What happened to him, he tried to go like super woke on the black cop.
Yeah.
And he was trying to be like, man, y'all sell out motherfucker. Da, da, da. And the cop was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
dude,
dude.
just
It's
shut
all
Shia
on
LaBeouf.
video. It's all on
That's
black
so
and white
funny.
video.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Just Shia LaBeouf like, you high yellow motherfucker. This guy's like, dude, shut
That was the
up.
best part of the
He's
True
like,
D,
well, you're the
dude.
guy in Transform. Oh, when he
That was the best part.
dude in True D.
You
when
yellow
he-
bitch.
When he flamed, this guy flames his girlfriend. Did
I
you?
didn't even get to that part.
Oh, my bad.
I'm on. No, I'm only like episode 5.
Morty.
Can't
He's
even
dark-
talk
he's-
about it.
Yeah, dude. You get this fucking
You guys
dark,
can talk. I don't care.
dark skinned god just
Yeah, it really
flames
doesn't matter. It
this dude.
sucks.
There's a line in there he drops on there that's just like, fuck, it's so good. I don't want to.
This was my least favorite True D so
Yeah.
far.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing was,
You'd hate it. I could see you hating it. Black lead.
Well, my problem with it was that they were dog whistling
Yeah.
to me the whole time. They
Yeah.
were
What are
like,
they doing to you?
Pizzagate,
Yeah.
Pizzagate, pedophile ring, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there going like, here we fucking go, dude. Here we go.
Kind of had that in True
The whole
Detective
thing.
1.
I
The
know.
whole time I was like, this is going
They
to be
showed
a
the fucking-
crazy
True
conspiracy.
Detective 1 was pre-Pizzagate.
Yeah.
So, like, True Detective 1 happens. Pizzagate happens. True Detective 3 happens. I'm like, here we fucking
Black
go.
Pizzagate, dude.
Exactly.
Popeyes Gate.
And they just took it all away from me, dude. I was watching like it was looked like the Hallmark. Fed had
It's just R. Kelly. They already got him. Like, that was already Pizzagate solved.
They solved that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Fed had a nice theory. McConaughey didn't want this season to be better than his.
nah, I don't, dude. That
He's an
guy's
executive
cool,
producer,
man.
dude. There might be an alternate ending somewhere.
Nah, I don't think so.
You
McConaughey
think-
wouldn't
you
do
think
that.
McConaughey pulled the plug?
I
mean, it makes sense.
It's a hot theory off Fed.
The whole
Damn.
timeline thing makes sense.
McConaughey was so cool in fucking season 1.
Dwarf was nice too. Or Dwarf, sorry, excuse
Yeah.
me. Excuse me.
Damn, dude.
Not saying because he's short, even though but there's a scene where
Who's
he goes
Dwarf?
into a bar.
Oh, that was so
His
sweet.
partner?
Rolling, yeah.
When he fights those dudes?
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was awesome.
I'm not going to ruin it for Shane. 'cause-
No, that's all right. Go ahead.
Dude.
You thought it was cool, right? You thought it was cool?
fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
That-
Chris O'Connor thought it sucked.
Yeah.
What? Of course he did. O'Connor had problems with.
Kid has a lot of hate in his heart.
Yeah.
True.
Fuck. I think he talked shit on. I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he talked shit on this scene in season 1, the continuous shot of
Yeah.
McConaughey.
How,
In
dude?
that, did he shit on that on
Really?
Contact?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know all the
How?
time.
The continuous shot of McConaughey in like the fucking projects in New Orleans.
That was insane.
It was like one
I
of the
shit myself.
sickest fucking
Yeah,
scenes.
it gave
was
me
his
like high
problem?
blood pressure.
He was just mad. O'Connor's always talking about like how things are shot and
yeah.
the directorial decisions and
Jerk
shit,
off.
like real fucking Greenwich Village gay
Yeah,
shit.
who cares?
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
kick him
come
while
on,
he's
man.
down. That's the one thing he hates.
What?
Making fun of him for being
One thing he
rich.
hates, dude, he hates so much shit.
No,
Listen
no,
to
no. But
Contact,
like,
dude.
if you criticize him for anything, if you
Anyone
call
on
him
PBI
rich,
hates when you criticize them.
Yeah, PBI. All dude,
What's PBI?
Stinks of
Parental-based
PBI.
income. It's a precursor to
FBS is the
Jung's.
best.
FBS.
FBS.
I'm gonna live in another city, totally, and do stand up comedy. Yeah, cool, man. I can afford that totally. I have so many skills. Nah, dude. Parents are like, yo, cha-ching. There you go. It's okay, Chris. There's another month. You'll get on your feet, bud.
Wow, dude, the fucking war is on. You guys are built.
Wow.
We're just joking with them, though. We're just,
Yeah, we're
just
having a
messing with
goof,
you, Chris.
dude.
Are you joking?
How many more,
These names
Chris?
are pretty horrific.
How many more missiles do you guys have?
We got a lot of
there's-
more
there's too
polishing
many
them.
missiles,
We're just
dude.
polishing them up.
I'm standing in the ring just waiting for the ref to say, let's go, boys.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude, if a contact.
I'll go full contact.
Yo,
I'll
what's
smack
no
the shit out of
contact?
this kid.
You'll fist fight
Spade's way taller. I won't even touch him, dude. I'll let Spade handle my light work.
Spade versus
Nah,
O'Connor
dude.
might be about.
I didn't know who he was, but I watched the videos and dude, the kid is funny as fuck.
Oh,
why are there only like
O'Connor's
3
hilarious.
videos?
Connor's hilarious, bro.
But why are there only like 3 videos? I don't understand.
So contact, bro. He's fucking blocking. He's blocking all the signals.
I guess, yeah.
Did you see his new studio? Did he post a picture of that?
His studio?
He built a studio in his apartment for
That's
a
cool.
contact, and
That's
he's got a
Does he really?
Bob Marley Bob Marley blanket hanging behind the mic.
Is
Stop,
it
dude.
like
Let
as a
me-
joke
Stop
or
trolling, dude.
I think it's just
or is he
needed
just
sound,
13?
and he had a fucking blanket. Hold on, he texted me. I gotta show you this fucking thing.
Damn, he set up a pro studio.
He's got a sick studio going on.
Yeah.
You guys might have to go hash it out.
Nah, fuck him. Nah, not happening.
Look at the studio, bro.
God.
That is just
damn,
Wildwood
dude.
Boardwalk T-shirt, 13 figuring checks.
Is that like Lionhead? Is that like half?
It's Bob Marley, half lion, half Bob Marley's face.
Yeah.
Damn,
Dude,
dude.
do you guys ever
This
watch
chill
Gillis
stoner vibe.
podcast?
Six
No,
fucking
I've never seen
contact
He has a
studio.
similar, not a Bob Marley thing, but it's just like one dude in a room ranting.
Just
Shit's
talking.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it's
Really?
one man
Difficult.
cast is pretty sick.
One man cast is hard to do. O'Connor pulls it off.
I mean, apparently he just fucking scorched earth policy. He'll just destroy whatever it takes to get the podcast
Yeah.
off.
He's got a lot of
Yeah.
hate in his heart, I'll tell you
Punching
that. yeah.
down. Definitely.
Definitely punching
You
down.
think
yeah.
he's
Just
punching
two
down?
normal guys punching down
Two
on
blue
us.
collar guys. He's some
Two
fucking
guys get up, go to work,
big wig.
make money, make other people's lives better, and he's telling us we're idiots. We make him sad. Sorry, dude.
He said it made him sad.
Maybe he
hearing
was
you guys
PMSing.
talk.
I don't know. Kind of a bitch thing to say. They make me sad.
Oh, dude.
Spade
Damn.
keeps like saying, "Oh, he's funny." Fuck him, dude. He came
You're-
at us.
You're a total fucking.
I
Chris
wanted to let
O'Connor.
him totally live, but
Sure.
Billy was like, I'm going to slam him.
I'll
So, I
pants
mean,
him.
hey.
You're
I
gonna
couldn't
pass him?
even. I couldn't even fight him, dude. I would just pants him and push him a little bit, toy with him a little bit.
He's just going to use this against you, dude.
I don't
And call
give a
you a
fuck.
fucking dunderhead,
cool.
dude. That is so fucking.
At the end of the
He
day,
will not respond to this.
I know.
No.
This
Oh,
is,
he has to, dude. That's,
He'll probably say he got his feelings
praying
hurt
that-
by
Little
two
field
crazy
mouse.
dudes.
dude, I'm praying that the next contact has some kind of fucking
You guys
comeback.
are trying to. You've been trying to beef with Lewis. Now you're beefing with a contact.
Fuck Luis Gomez.
You guys beef hard,
I mean,
dude.
he came at us. Luis Gomez just pisses me off for existing. So
Damn, dude.
So we're not going to get any words out of that, dude. That's
Yeah.
going to be silence, bro.
fuck yes, digital media.
what do you mean?
Dude, it's where
You
she
think
works,
Shane's
dude.
bought
Chill,
the
bro.
page?
No, I'm friends with him.
Yeah.
I'm friends with O'Connie too. I support O'Connie.
Sure.
Yeah, fuck
This
him.
is the world of podcasting, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Not
the
us.
world of fucking.
yeah.
Welcome to
We're
the world.
orbiting around you guys.
No
I don't
way,
know.
dude.
There people are calling for a
Dude.
fucking Billy Spudcast.
Nobody wants
No.
this, dude.
Welcome,
People want the Billy Spudcast.
Nobody wants it.
Just know, I gotta do shit.
welcome to the world of. welcome to
true.
the world of blistering opinion.
Nah, I don't. I mean,
You guys are walking on the sun right now. How's it feel?
How does it feel right now?
I feel like Gaga,
same
dude.
shit.
Do you really?
I feel like Gaga.
All week long, he was saying he's gonna be Bradley Cooper in fucking Stars Born and kill himself.
He kills
I
himself.
didn't see the end of that either.
I didn't.
Way to
I
go,
didn't see
Bill.
it. You told me. You said, dude, he fucking hung himself.
just told everybody on the cast,
He's still
dude.
like 500
Okay,
people.
go see Stars
Movie's
Born.
fucking
Honestly,
dead.
I would say I don't think you're like really knocking
Yeah.
anyone's. No one's
Yeah.
like, God damn it, they
Yeah.
ruined it for me.
see
Also,
that one Lady
though,
Gaga
funny
movie.
side note, O'Connor couldn't figure out how to watch it online, but he's so smart.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Dude, what have you guys been up to besides fucking?
Just drove a truck all week. Now I'm here again.
So what's going
It
on,
never
dude? I
ends.
don't buy that, dude.
It never
I know
ends.
you have a rich inner life.
Negative.
I know you have a rich inner life, dude.
P-Fit.
I know you.
Shit.
Whoa,
Yeah,
dude.
the date with
Whoa,
I went to Planet Fitness a few times.
You look like you just came from the planet, bro.
Nah, I was getting vascular, but
His
it's whatever.
is significant. I mean,
Dude, I don't, dude.
mine's old.
Yeah.
Mine's dying
Shane
underneath.
looks like an old Jim Brown, but white.
Yo, Jim Brown's an ultimate black conservative.
True that.
That's
You
sick.
ever see his
Charles
schlong
Barkley
in
is
that
too.
one movie he had?
No, Jim Brown's
Yeah,
dick's
he
in the
has-
movie?
Oh yeah, not his actual dicks. They're just in his jeans, and it's like
He's got a little snake.
on his, yeah, pretty cool.
I had a
Not
sick
catch.
Kinda gay,
Jim
you know,
Brown
all that
boner
stuff.
joke
What?
just now.
What
I
was
wonder
it?
if it gets up slow. That's
No.
what, that was, if you guys knew Jim Brown,
What'd he do?
that'd be a great
When he
joke.
was a football
He
player?
always would get up at the same speed, so he didn't know if he was hurt or if he wasn't.
I wonder if his dick does the same. Huh? Here we go.
That's a
Now we're
good. That's a good joke.
talking. Jim Brown dick joke.
Comedy, huh?
Good God, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do this podcast stuff all the time, man.
It's fucking.
Like, aren't you on like 4 of them?
Yeah, good. You run out. You totally
Soul-
run out.
soul
I'm just.
ringing,
I just show up to Philly and let Matt talk. And
Soul
I go,
ringing.
Whoa.
I had a full fucking docket today, dude. There's a lot
Yeah.
to discuss.
I had mine was
Shit,
basically
bro.
I said goodnight to another man and felt gay.
But yeah, that is a little weird.
It is weird. I didn't know it was weird until I was high and I said goodnight.
Well,
to
depends how
him.
you say it.
I know. And then I was thinking that too.
Night.
If I was like, all right, good night, dude. And then even that, I was like,
But at the same time, you're walking upstairs and you're just gonna be a psychopath.
but we were both going upstairs at the same time. He was going to his room. I was going to mine. I was like,
bro.
good night, dude. And
Yeah,
shut the
dude.
door, and I was just like,
Yeah, maybe that's like an invitation
was
to
that?
Manhattan.
Am I gay?
That was like the
Like,
first.
hey, good night.
I think that was the
Is
first
this
scene
good
of
night?
Rent.
I don't know.
That was the first scene of Rent. For
sure.
Some guy like, good night, bro.
it's lonely in this new city.
You should try to fuck your roommate.
My
I'll
bed's
fuck all
so
my
comfortable.
I did just get a new bed.
Really?
Did you really?
What size?
Yeah,
What size?
Queen.
Dude,
What the fuck's so funny? I get queen size.
California
King.
King, dude. That's all you can
What
do.
are you doing in a California King, dude?
Just trying to feel.
Living, dude,
I gotta get you a car bed.
like Peter Dinklage, dude. Game of Thrones.
You got a California king?
Nah, I just dream about beds. You know I don't have a bed.
He's getting one.
He doesn't.
He's getting
Damn,
You don't have a
dude.
bed?
See,
He's getting
yeah, you know.
Don't have a fucking
The,
bed,
the
bro.
cast doesn't know I don't have anything.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just like to flame me.
Don't
Yeah,
mock
dude.
him and call him straight retard. Those guys on like the Reddit thing, like, dude, like they're so dumb. They don't know what they're talking about. It reminds me of, like the people who comment on Pornhub shit. Like, I would fuck her so much better. It's like, get on the mic. Get on the mic and talk about the GDP
Yeah,
with
dude.
no phone, no nothing.
Yeah, dude. It's always annoying, dude. I'm getting corrected
hate
on
fact
things.
checkers.
I'm getting corrected on things because now we're getting enough fans that people are listening to old episodes.
Oh my god.
And I'm getting corrected on shit I said a year and a half ago.
Weird.
It's fucking. I'll get like a DM from someone that's like, actually, fascism's definitely right wing, and communism's definitely left wing.
That's
So
like
it's
a text message you get?
Yeah, my bad. I knew I was wrong an hour later.
Yeah, fact checking is fucking lame, dude.
You know what fucked me up about the Jones thing was how over and over again he just keeps talking about how Sandy Hook never happened.
Sure.
With-
Or how Sandy
roadies.
Hook actually happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude,
14th
He has to.
never,
he
never
fucking
happened.
knows the 14th never happened, dude.
He has to say it.
Wait, he knows
I know, but like that whole song and dance was like
Sandy
a
Hook
whole
did not
nother-
happen.
Fuck no.
Dude, the 14th never
Got a
happened.
brain, bro?
I got 500 pages to show you it was a FEMA drill, bro.
Wolfgang, how big?
Yeah, Wolfgang Halbig. I mean, dude.
I know all
True.
about that.
Yeah. Fuck
He's,
it.
he's
How you
under
call
he's
it?
under legal duress, dude. He has to.
That
The
was,
place
that
is
was
up
the
for
only.
demolition.
It was good entertainment.
Sandy Hook was.
Yes.
Said a lot of cool stuff.
What did he say in the first 40? I didn't catch that because it was cut out.
He just went in
Butt dogging a
like,
little
it was
bit?
just, yeah, heavy butt dog.
Who?
I thought Rogi's butt dogged harder than
Oh,
Jones
yeah,
was.
dude.
He came at it. Rogan
Rogie
bitched
was
so hard.
Butt
Yeah.
dogging him, dude.
Well, I mean, dude,
He had 2 other missiles
flamed
that he
him.
wasn't gonna let
He
go.
flamed him, bro.
Yeah.
he fucking flamed Jones.
All the other comedian podcasts, like, it's really fucked up what he did with his daughter. It's like, dude, that was the funniest thing of
I
all
mean,
time.
that's so fucking funny.
It's also Alex Jones, bro. He's,
Yeah.
built for- he's in the war room all
Yeah.
day long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
dude.
of course he's going. He's not going in like,
That's why I told you I was hesitant to talk shit on that dude on Reddit. I was like, that could just be a retarded guy.
Oh, dude,
I
Shane-
could get fucking.
yeah.
There was
Shane
a dude
gonna
talking shit
dox
on Reddit,
someone.
so I just looked up his.
Username?
Yeah, I just clicked his username.
What is it?
I'll show you it. I'll show you it later. I'll show you it later. I'll let the fucking
Release the
bulls,
hounds.
dude. I clicked it, and then I went to his old, like what he posts on.
Yeah.
He posted a picture of his son on the Nintendo thread.
Yeah, that's
Tom, what a faggot.
Talking about video games and shit like that. Yeah,
So you almost
I had it loaded,
You had the
ready to
missile
fucking
loaded.
You had a
DM
son?
this. I was gonna DM this dude a picture of his son. And be like, your son's a faggot.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Just
do that.
and then I was like, I can't do this. I can't. What am I, a psycho?
That's such a
I can't
funny
do this.
thing, like a threatening picture of someone's son and be like, "You're fucking gay, dude." And the guy's just like, "What? How do these two things connect?" Yeah, dude, it gets wild, dude. In the fucking storm of
Oh,
Reddit.
it
I don't
sucks.
really get fucked with.
What's that?
People try to fuck with me, but I go at Legion of Skanks hard. Spade never helps me.
Well, dude, I mean,
Yeah, but they don't know you.
I know.
If you were on a podcast,
Also, I don't
like,
even know what
Yeah,
Legion
they-
of Skanks is, dude.
it's a
It's just three
podcast.
dudes.
Yeah, it's a podcast. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
had,
I never
Legion of
Luis
listened to it.
Gonzalez, fucking
Big J.
Big J Winkerson.
Big J's the man. No,
if you had like
Big J's
hours,
the god, dude.
yeah, if
Shut
you
up.
had hours of video content out, you're exposed. Your belly's showing.
Obviously.
But if you're just in the shadows, well, dude, I'm telling you, the book from Jaron Lanier about why to delete your social media account. It's like we're all getting tweaked. we're all getting tweaked in like ways that's making us kind of fucking assholes.
Yeah.
So, dude, I was talking about this in the last one. So the whole point of Facebook is to basically make you addicted to the platform, and then what they do is they sell. So you're not even like, I'm grouped in with people that look at the same type of shit I'm grouped, or like that, whatever. So it's not like on the individual level, it's the metadata level. And they are like, we have a type of person who tends to be your consumer, and if we show certain content, we historically can prove they tend to buy more. So you want us to pay us, we'll do this for you. And Coca-Cola is like, yes, please.
Yeah.
And so we're all getting manipulated into like basically being.
Dude, do you remember when
it's
Facebook
fucked up,
first
dude.
started and like everyone was doing whatever they wanted with it? Mm-hmm. And then there, like,
It was built into that from the beginning. That's exactly what
but
it's
like
supposed
it
to be.
didn't pick up steam.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like people were doing, like you could do weirder stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like once it's. What happened?
Damn.
No, I said you could definitely do weird shit on it.
Like what?
Just whatever.
Like
what?
Just whatever, dude.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, dude. No fucking.
What are you doing
This is
here?
already a double secret
No,
cast.
you
You
can
can't
do
have a
whatever.
triple secret cast.
We know a dude who had a fucking secret profile.
And what did he do with it?
Just creeping.
Who was he creeping on?
I actually did.
Who was this fictitious guy creeping on?
I actually did. I had a secret profile.
Who was he creeping on? Do you know? Spud?
Don't, dude.
No.
I don't think I could do. I don't think I should do this, dude.
Spud dog, dude.
No, he didn't, dude. Billy
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It's someone we know.
Somebody else we knew. Just trying to see what people were up to.
Billy's such a fucking asshole.
just trying to stay updated on the young go-hards, dude.
Oh no, it's not. That's not like.
How long ago?
That's no different than being.
How old are you?
It wasn't him, dude.
It was fun. That's no different than being like an NHL, an NFL talent scout. Same thing.
True. No, that is true.
Like, dude,
I support your decision.
it wasn't Spud.
All right. It was
Shaggy
not Spud.
defense.
It was not Spud.
And I caught him on the computer.
His
It
name's
wasn't
Dups.
Spud. Oh, what's that?
Dups is his
Dubs?
name. Yeah.
Dubs did it. Dubs God. The old Spud dog. The hound dogging, dude.
We're like a whole new person, dude.
What was? Do you remember what Dub's profile's name was? What was the name? I know you know the fucking name, dude. I know you know the name.
No.
I'll take this out.
Why?
gotta
There's
take
nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, there's no names.
You don't have to get on Facebook and friend whoever you want. There's nothing illegal.
Just a
about
joke.
this. Yeah,
Just kidding.
Just having fun. Hot dog's quiet, dude. Why are you quiet? This isn't even about you.
He's fucking having a tough week, dude.
Yeah.
People are fucking with him.
I'm telling you, the cast just brings out your soul, dude.
Yeah. Now we're all just watching Andrew cry right now. He's in the corner
Totally
crying.
not crying.
Dude. Right now, Contact's just laughing, dude.
At what?
Spud, man.
Why would he be laughing
Why?
at Andrew?
I'm saying, you guys are giving him ammo right now. This is
but what?
okay. This is
That's
arsenal.
when fucking
for O'Connor,
Facebook
dude.
meets MySpace, dude.
Connor knows what's good for him. He'll just,
Dude,
Man,
that-
this makes me so happy. You guys versus O'Connor.
That's pretty fucking.
That's just
that's
great.
But yeah, that's what that whole book's about. How it's just set up to completely manipulate our minds, and it just keeps spinning off into like it's just getting worse and worse. And how a majority of people introducing news are fake. They're bots.
Yeah,
They're
man,
bots,
Russian
bro.
bots, dude.
You were a Russian bot, weren't you? You were a Russian bot.
Dude, how are you feeling about this?
I
There's
mean,
nothing wrong with this.
There's nothing wrong with this.
I don't even know what happened in terms
Nothing.
of.
They had Russian bots, and that's why Donald Trump won.
Yeah, that's true. This,
No, they're talking. Not even that. They're talking about like news stories. Like, so if you're like CNN, you can write a thing that's not really based in reality, and then have a bot who just go up and be like, "Oh my god, these motherfucking assholes!" And people are
Yeah.
like, it gets real people like, "Fucking god, fucking damn!" And he's like,
Is
"It's
that
not." It's not
AI or just fat lesbians?
I don't think they've distinguished yet. That might be the pinnacle of AI. Is just fat
just
lesbians.
evolved into a
Shaved
fat
heads and
lesbian.
pink heads. Fucking asshole.
Oh, fuck.
God. Oh my god.
Not
The
that there's
cast
anything
imploded.
wrong with that.
The cast imploded.
Yo, I
dude.
found out a friend of mine went to the Women's March. He told told me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm down in DC to the Women's March," and I was
Sneaker
like, "What are you doing now?" Like just right when he said he went to it, he's like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. There was nothing wrong with it. I was there for like 10 minutes."
Why did he go?
He did stand up, so he was just in the city
He wanted to
during
get-
the march.
Take that Facebook pic.
And I was like, "Did you get a picture? You fucking pussy."
Did he?
No. You know what's funny? Louis was supposed to meet them there,
And
but
dude,
he's Louis. Yeah, and he slept in. Louis was. I was like, dude, you know how sick
That
it'd be if
fucking
you had
asshole slept in
if
through
you
the
had
march?
a Louis Women's March photo. How fucking sick that would be.
What
happened
asshole
before he
slept
jerked
in? I'm
off?
confused. Louis
Louis.
slept in?
Louis didn't go to the fuck. Yeah, before he jerked off. Well, I mean, after he jerked off.
Well, this is before
he
he
came
knew.
out and all the girls like lied
Everybody knew,
just
but
to
yeah,
get
before
fame.
everyone knew. Yeah.
Fame horse.
You don't think they fucking Louis jerked off in front of him?
No, they definitely did, but I mean, like, how long ago was that? Now you're gonna start crying about it?
True.
Hoping you got a
10
Jeanette
years.
special.
I don't think it really panned out. No,
Dude, that fucking Nanette chick.
no one blew up. No one really blew up
Yeah.
off.
She's back, baby.
I know
Yeah.
she's back, but no one blew up off of a Louis jerk. I thought someone was gonna like, just ride the
No.
geyser of his come to heights unimaginable, but there was nobody blew up from that. I
No.
thought for sure that was going to bring up some of our best and
I don't
brightest.
think that really, that's not how it works,
Dude.
right?
Yeah, dude.
Shane said
You
girl
kidding me, bro?
comedians aren't funny.
Why do you think Jesse Smollett fucking?
No, I didn't.
Why do you think Jesse? That's definitely how it works. Why did Jesse Smollett hire two fucking black
But like at the end of the
conservatives?
day,
claim
don't the
that he
girls have
didn't?
to go up and still be
Jesse
funny?
Smollett's
Disgusting.
innocent, dude.
Yes.
No, they're pretty. It's pretty damning. Although I will say it's dropped. SNL went after him, but he's dropped from the news.
Yeah, they're on
Obviously.
the Cohen thing. And then
Mockingbird Media.
True.
Next week's a new thing.
But like, is that ever going to get resolved?
Nah, that was a failed thing. He was in the Time's Up thing with Kamala Harris, and then they made the Time's Up lady resign. That was a whole planned op. Dude.
Wait, what?
I mean, I know you guys think I'm crazy.
I don't think you're crazy,
I
bro.
don't think you're crazy.
Yeah, it's like Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
The Time's Up march. You know that stuff. The Times
Sure.
hashtag Time's Up.
Hollywood appropriated that too. and
So
took it.
Kamala Harris, Jesse Smollett was like, "I'm in the Time's Up," and dude, a lot of comedians are all about Time's Up, and like that's like their sponsor. for their
Time's
cast.
Up.
They'll be like, "Oh, we're sponsored by Time's Up," and
What?
like,
What?
yeah, oh yeah, and Kamala Harris.
Where's
They
it? Where's he
donate
getting his
money
money?
to Times Up. They're
They
not
donate money?
sponsored. They
Whatever,
donate
yeah.
the money to the Times Up Foundation for like the Cash App shit.
Why are
Okay.
they making them pay? You know what I mean? Something's up.
Yeah,
Dude,
true.
I believe all.
Well, they got to pay Kamala
I believe
Harris
all
to come
victims,
speak.
so you're a piece of shit. Guy.
They got to have Kamala Harris come speak. So they got to fork
Anyway,
that fucking bill.
the Smollett thing didn't work out, and then they made that lady resign.
Who?
They made the lady that runs the CEO of hashtag Time's Up.
Well, she.
They gave her son a Me Too, and then she had to step down.
They,
this
ga-
all
they,
happened.
they handed her a me too. Handed
this
him
all
a me
happened
too.
last week, dude.
Who handed him me too? What did he
The
do?
news,
Did you hear
media.
the story? What the story
No,
was?
I just watched that the lady had to step down because of her son.
Yo, do you hear about that dude?
He had a
in
fake one too.
South Philly dishing out Me Too's.
Who?
Who?
There's a South Philly Me Tooist, and he had fucking HIV.
Oh,
Damn, dude, that is
yeah.
the Me
Roll
Too.
Prank of the
They called
century.
her.
Dude, he was Me Too.
That's the we. That's we too, dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
us.
he
He had
got
the
a
bug.
bunch. He got a bunch. Dude.
He had the bug, dude. Yeah, they fucking locked his ass up.
Good. That's fucked up.
That's a
crazy.
kink, you know. I mean, that's a fetish.
Spreading STDs.
Steve-O used to do that shit. He would like
Yeah.
have like something with like knowingly having sex with people with like HIV.
Oh,
just
like
for
getting
fun.
off on that?
Yeah, if you get on FetLife, this is like a subcategory where you can it's called gifting. And they used to call it the gift.
of the century.
Yeah.
So wait,
like
so-
an older dude that had HIV
Yeah, they used to have parties.
would get a young
Yeah.
twink and gift him
all
HIV.
have it.
Why though? Like
It's like a fucking
Wait, so
fetish,
who gets
dude.
off on it? The guy knowing he's having risky sex, or the guy who has it being like, "You're about to catch the bug"?
It's a fetish,
Dude,
dude. I
they
don't
used to
fucking know.
have
What the
Some
fuck?
kink shame.
They used
I'm
to have
not
like
kink-shaming.
parties during the AIDS epidemic where
Yeah,
they
dude.
would. It'd be like, you know how like parents would take their kids to the other kid's house who has chicken pox.
Sure.
It'd be like, yeah, now you get it too. Get this over.
They try to
with.
build.
They literally would do that with HIV.
They try to build up their antibodies.
Nah, I think they were
Nah,
just like,
just
we're gonna
like-
get it anyway. I want to do it on my own.
Like they thought they were
Crazy.
gonna get it, so they made like a ceremony type fetish slash thing. out
Whoa,
of it. Yeah,
dude.
It's called
Real
gifting.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And then Steve-O what was he gifting
He
around?
was just like knowingly having sex with like people, something like that. I forget.
with
I
a
fucking
condom
heard
on, or
it.
like,
I forget, dude.
damn, dude.
I'm
That's
drinking
a
lot.
wild.
You've been drinking a
No,
lot.
I literally never drank, but
That's a wild
whatever.
fucking.
Hot rumor on Billy. Billy doesn't drink because he's scared to be gay with his friends. He's scared
Yeah.
to be gay with his friends, dude.
yeah.
Who said that?
Spade, like,
I'm so happy to deliver that rumor.
yeah, he's been laughing
Love
about
it,
this
dude.
all week long.
I
Are
made
you
it up
serious?
last week. It's so much
That's
fun.
a-
Do you
It's a
get out
sick
of control
theory.
when you drink?
Yeah.
Do you
No,
feel out of
not
control?
really.
Do you ever,
Feel
I don't
like
have
you
a beer
could
with
kiss
that,
a
dude.
guy?
Negative.
do you ever have runaway
I
feelings?
ain't gay.
Do you ever have like runaway feelings?
He's
Never.
telling me he's going to a bachelor party in Montreal. I'm like, oh, you got a
gonna be
couple
fun.
beers up there, bro?
Did you ever like? Did you ever like?
The thing is about Spain, like
gonna
he
be some
talks all
dancers.
this shit. He does it all the time. And then a higher up will come in, and he's Andre the fucking Giant. That's his nickname, Andre. And fucking higher up comes in, just.
Dude, I'm working for these people, dude. I can't be saying the shit that you fucking say on the parrot, bro.
I'm gonna fucking do this. Nothing.
Hold on.
Wait, what are you guys
he's-
talking
Oh,
about?
you saying like?
I have my headset on, and the shit he's screaming at me, and I gotta keep it straight.
What's
face.
it-
I have to give
And I'm working
context.
for professionals. I'm working for professionals, dude. Academics,
Exactly.
bro.
Exactly. Billy, they
I'm
have
in my Buddha box.
they have headsets all day long, and they talk. So it's like
Yeah, they
Bluetooth
talk back and
headsets.
forth.
Talk back and forth on the headsets, and then Andrew will be at a job, and Billy will be like, "Fuck you."
Billy's in
fucking
the truck.
pussy."
Billy's in the truck. It's like beep, 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 all fucking day.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I'm
Sitting on his
standing
ass.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
talking
Sitting
to
on
the
his ass.
Frenchman. He's a dude. This guy I'm working for. He's a professor at Penn. He teaches a class on conspiracy theory.
Yeah, dude.
What are the odds that I land in his house, dude?
What are the odds?
He could take me to class for show and tell, bro. All these kids at Penn are obsessed with this class.
Hold you under
All-
your armpits.
alt-right.
Yeah. Lion King just hold you up in front of all these students. Be like, what the fuck is that?
I'm wondering with Billy's with the new revelation about Billy and his alcohol abuse.
I think that's true.
Have you ever been with your boys and like you're drinking, you guys like do a high five and it turns into like a handshake and you come in for a hug and next thing you know you kind of like black out a little?
Your dick's
Congressman?
touch.
No.
Never.
No.
I mean, you're
I
getting
ain't
charged
gay.
with-
What do you
I don't even
drink?
know no fucking faggots. Just kidding. Quote at Dallas Buyers Club. It's just a quote from Dallas Buyers Club. It's funny.
Chill. Wow. Wow.
Dude, stop laughing, Shane.
I'm not. I see. I don't think stuff like that's funny.
Yeah.
That's like-
you live in New York, so that makes sense.
Spud Dog.
Yo.
Have you seen him drink and try to kiss dudes?
No, I've never seen him drink.
Fake news.
I've seen
You've
his
never
friends.
drank?
Turn into a
Currently, no, I
congressional
never
hearing.
drink.
Yeah.
No.
Did you used to?
Yeah, I used to drink.
Billy used to be a total Chad.
This is what we call
Really?
a good old fashioned witch hunt. Let's go.
So you used to Chad.
Yeah.
Now
He's a
you're off the
chatty
Chad.
dude.
Used to be Alpha. Now you're Sigma.
I've always been Sigma. I never really, I couldn't go out life of the party it, but, you know.
He was a Chad, dude. Like Easter clothes.
Oh yeah, we're
24/7.
talking pastels, pop collar.
Oh shit, that's sick.
He's a
Now he's a working class hipster.
That's his favorite thing to say.
Yeah.
Working class hipster, lumbersexual.
Lumbersexual, another funny thing he likes to say.
Got
Why are we
that
talking
from
about me?
Passio.
Let's talk about you guys.
Got that from
It's so much
Passio.
cooler and funnier. What about Chris O'Connor? So gay. Hate him. Remember when that you said that sometime?
Yeah,
That's
so
fuck that.
funny.
Such a gay fag.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How's it feel in the hot seat, dude?
That's whatever, dude. It happens all the time.
Whatever.
True.
Youngest of all the brothers, dude. I constantly
True.
get berated.
Dude, there was a couple
I
times.
apologize for that.
No, dude, fuck you.
There's a couple
That
times.
drugged me across a full court basketball court of pavement over to my house and then beat the shit out of me until I cried.
How
He
old
found
were
my
you?
love letters.
I found his love
Oh,
letters.
you told
when
me
I was
about
on
the love
train,
letters,
I
dude.
was so scared, man. I wish you were with me. And he was playing me. I started quoting this stuff.
Oh, I was so mad, bro. He found my love letters and was reading them, and I heard, I was like, Billy's over there reading your love letters.
How old were you?
I was like fucking
It was
17.
like Kip and
Oh my
LaFonda,
God,
dude.
I ran across, I snatched it and dragged him home, and I was hitting him, and he was laughing. I remember being like, and I just got madder and madder, and finally it was like, whap, and he started crying. I was like, yes, good. I was so mad he found my love. You found my love letters. You've caught me jerking off. Blew my
Oh, that was
spot
really
about
funny.
that. He literally just made the noise of jerking off. but
I
he
didn't
was
know
too
what it
young
was.
to know what it was.
I was like 6, and like Bert brought me around their like 8th grade party, and they were all playing like Juvenile, Back That Ass Up. And Phil's like, yeah. Tell him the noise you heard when Matt was in the bathroom. I was like, okay.
I was so fucking mad, dude. I was in my Reebok Classics, dude, trying to hold it down with my boys, dude, and everyone blew up my spot.
Dude, the love letter kills me. That's like the
How did you
worst.
how did
case.
you write love letters?
She was
dude?
sending me love letters. So
Dude, I
I'm
wrote-
fucking-
17-year-old boys are very
I'm fucking
romantic.
young Shakespeare, bro. I was fucking sending her back some
I
wild
didn't know
shit.
that you wrote poems too, dude.
Oh, I used to write poems
I
all
wrote
the time.
some sick poems.
Nah, come on.
I wrote a fucking real good.
Dude,
Real good.
talk about Project X.
Oh, yeah.
He
What's
wrote
that?
a love letter to his girlfriend in high school.
I fucked up. I'm
He
sorry, because I was being a bad boy.
He saved it to on the desktop.
That's just what it saves his X. No. This is before the movie, too. It was just File X. If I could punch my sister without actually hurting her, I would have done it that night.
Kathleen,
Boy.
So pissed.
Kathleen found it, dude, and it was just said File X on
Yeah.
the desktop. She goes, "What the fuck is this?"
It was, I'm sorry.
Dude, a
Shit like hit the lottery of love,
a
gay
direct
shit,
quote.
quote. What
Yes,
are you
dude.
gonna
Direct
do?
quote. I feel like I hit the lottery of love.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude.
dude.
Was that the first chick you ever had sex with?
Second.
That makes sense.
You hit me with that vertical smile, dude. Give me the warmth. I'll say whatever. It's fucking 17, bro. Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Project or File X.
File X,
File
yeah,
X.
yeah.
You hit the
So
lottery
good.
of
Is that
love.
before you
okay.
met Spud on Facebook?
Oh, no. That wasn't Spade.
Dude, you gotta tell me the name of it.
No.
Was it
That's
a
fun.
what gender was this profile?
female.
Non-binary.
I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that, dude. I knew. I was so afraid of that.
Non-binary. We don't see gender.
Oh, dude. I actually made up
All right,
a fake.
I'm just saying.
Dude, hold on, I got
In my
a good-
defense, I get the internet. I get
True.
high-speed internet.
True.
You show me Facebook. My brain goes immediately. Hey,
Start checking it. You were just
Well, he
checking
was
out
also
chicks.
better
like
catfish
26.
some
can we
high
do
school.
with
He was
this?
also like 26.
Yeah, legal.
That's like how old I am. I never do that because it's fucking weird as fuck. But whatever.
Dude, these girls
Well,
in
you
my
don't
school.
know. You're going down a rabbit hole, and it's just like.
These
Yeah.
girls in my high
You
school made a
100%
fake
know what you're doing.
Facebook profile and talked shit on me.
Yeah.
While I was in college, I remember I was like drunk and looking at Facebook, and this new profile was talking shit on me. And I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then they were like, "This is Mr. I forget his last name, from a teacher from my high school is who they said the fake account was."
Yeah.
So then I wrote like a 3-paragraph thing shitting on this guy. Like I was just drunk. Like, you're a fucking loser, dude. Fucking talking shit.
They
Just
tricked
chicks.
you. They-
It was just chicks. They just made me make fun of like the computer guy at my high school.
Oh my god.
They were like, yeah, it was.
I made a fake one when I was in college, and I was like hooking up with this girl, and she was in a
Nice.
yeah, I was getting pussy. She was in a sorority, so I was like also friends. I was like friends with her friend. We ended up having sex with the whole squad, and the fucking I'm not bragging. I was like,
Damn.
I was like 14. They were like 30. It's no big
Yeah.
deal.
They were definitely hot.
Yeah, they're the hottest chicks you've ever seen. So, all right. And then, but I made up. I was telling her one friend, I'm like, I'm gonna make up a fake profile and like fuck with this girl and try to like get into her sorority. And so I started like messaging the girl I was hooking up with as another girl and being like, hey, I'm thinking about joining. This girl was so nice. I'm like thinking about joining. Like, I don't know. What do you think? Blah, blah, blah. My mom says I should get out more. Like, I don't see people. And she's being like real nice. Like, oh, yeah, come up and visit. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I was like, my mom says too, when I stay over, you have to stay awake the entire time. She doesn't want she wants someone to be awake while I'm over there. She's like, okay, we can figure it out. I'm like, we're going to drink. My mom said I can have like a couple drinks with you guys. Actually, my mom's going to come too. And dude, this lady was like, she started texting me like, I don't know who the fuck this is. They're really freaking me out. So I was like, oh, fuck, I don't want to blow it with her. I told her friend, I'm like, yo, keep that to yourself. And she found out, never got weirded out. And it was like,
They found out it was you, and they got weirded out by it.
the one girl was like,
kinda
that was
weird.
kind of weird. And it was kinda creepy. I was saying like real creepy. That was like the beginning of it. I was saying like real creepy shit, dude. Like, it just got carried away. The girl was like egging me on and laughing, and then eventually, like once the girl turned on me, she was like, yeah, that was kind of weird. I was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, that's
It's
weird
Heather
as fuck.
O'Malley.
Why'd you do that?
It's on Facebook. I don't know, dude. I was fucked up.
It's
I was
kind of
just
weird. It's
just,
even
dude.
weirder.
I got sucked into the fucking
You like
digital landscape.
catfished your own girlfriend and talking about like just saying weird things to
Nothing
her.
about you, just the fucking
No,
random
dude.
story.
I got sucked into the digital landscape, dude. Sure. It's not our fault, bro.
You didn't ask like, did you fuck anyone else?
Oh, and I was no. I
I
had
would've
no.
hit the jealousy.
I had no
Oh,
agenda
yeah.
other than just to create
Just to
a
say
false
some
character
weird
and
things.
freak her out. It was like a digital prank call,
Dude,
but that dragged on for like 2 months.
this is totally unrelated.
Heather
but-
O'Malley, you can find her on Facebook.
That's your
That's my
Facebook?
fake. That's my bot.
This is totally unrelated, but I was painting those sorority houses and the frat and the frat houses, right?
Yeah.
Those dudes have hidden
Spaghetti
cameras.
monster, dude.
Really?
Yeah, those dudes have hidden cameras, bro.
Perverts, white men.
What?
Yeah, man.
Like, in their
You
rooms.
saw him?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy.
They're like,
yeah.
yo, dude,
Him.com.
yeah, it's cool. And I'm just like, I was totally actually like, yeah, it's cool.
you
Sick.
fucking pig. Yeah, dude, that's disgusting. What do you think about that, Bill?
It's disgusing.
Of course. I remain chaste and
You're
pure.
Americana, dude. You don't play games
I
like
mean
that.
the shit they do now. At
What's the most like deviant sexual act you've ever committed?
Anal sex.
I usually just have
Blowjob
you ever
with
seen
a condom.
You ever seen? He thinks it's funny as fuck for some reason. He
You
told
got
me
blowjob with a
no.
condom?
He just told me this. He's like, I'm just gonna say, blow me with the condom on. He thought it was funny. It kind of is, but
It is
I
funny.
agree.
Every
with
time Bill
I'll give you
pisses me
some-
off, I go,
never
suck
mind.
my dick with a condom on.
him. That's
got
funny.
So
Yeah,
what's
he
the
like
most
juiced
deviant
his
thing
shit
you
up.
ever did?
You ever see Masters of Sex on Showtime?
Kinsey show?
Like 1952.
yeah, I remember this.
Fully clothed, no eye contact, just laying down, like cradling each other. That's it.
That's the most deviant act you've ever committed.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just weird, though, right?
Yeah. No, that's just as pure as it gets.
That's how you have sex?
I only have sex to procreate. I never had sex.
You're a sexual tightwad.
Huh?
You're a sexual tightwad.
No, negative.
Really?
I'm a free boy, but
You're
I'm
a
not
freak?
going to sit
Are
here
you-
like
how
this
freaky-
fucking
He
weirdo.
doesn't kiss and tell.
How freaky are you?
The gentleman does not kiss and tell.
Pretend I'm a girl. Tell me, like, what would you be if you were inside of me, penetrating me deeply? What would you say to me?
Oh my god!
Damn, that's so cool. You
I'm
guys
not
are doing
going to
that.
get like mad.
Yeah,
at
Two
you.
brothers are
It's
doing
cool that
that.
you're brothers, too, dude.
How about you, Andy?
What?
Do you ever get weird with sex?
I mean,
I'm gonna whisper in his ear like the Lord, like.
Dude, did you ever go
Decline.
try to
Decline.
buy someone's underwear at a
We already
bookstore?
talked about
Yeah, we
this.
already
That's
talked
nothing,
about
dude.
that.
I know. I'm trying to think. That's nothing
Small
compared
potatoes, dude. We're not. Look, my client pleads the fifth.
What else? What
my
else is-
client pleads the fifth.
Hold on, I want to hear
dude.
some.
No,
oh, I didn't do anything weird.
exactly, dude. Spud's as normal as
He's
I
a
get.
real lover boy, man. If there's any girls out there listening to this podcast,
We
man,
can get you.
Yo,
We
dude.
can get you some girls.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
I'm telling you.
what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
What?
that would
Get
be
you a
nice.
girlfriend?
That would be
'Cause you-
nice. That would be nice.
You see these dudes walking down Frankfurt Avenue, just absolute bitches, worthless humans, kind of like Chris O'Connor, whatever. And they're just walking down and like they have nothing to offer this women. You got a guy like Spud. He fucking works hard.
Yep.
Got
Hard
a crib,
worker.
owns it,
Build it.
build it,
Get in a bed.
getting a fucking
Getting a
bed
bed.
size.
Bed
So when I get
on
a
the
bed,
way.
Oh,
when I
yeah.
get a bed and
Pound
I get a
town
TV,
population spade.
bed, TV, a couple of area
What you
rugs.
sleeping on right now? What's your?
I have a mattress on the floor.
Okay, you got the match.
Yeah, I have a mattress.
I just graduated from mattress on the floor.
It's nice. Yeah, The
Got a
bed's
frame.
Nice. Yeah.
You got the frame now.
Got a frame.
I want to
Yeah.
get one of those mattress in a bag things or in a box.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
Billy got one.
That's the move, dude.
$404 for a California King.
Oh, you ain't. See, my room's too small.
My room will
Yeah.
fit a
Queen was
California
as big
king.
as I could get it.
Yeah, dude. Some of us can't afford that.
Is your whole room just a bed?
Almost, yeah.
That'd be fun.
My room's
It's
crazy.
like a bouncy house.
Yeah, except somebody has to walk through my room.
You should block. You should.
That's weird.
You should
Yeah.
block them off with a king size. Be like, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to crawl across
Hop
my
on.
bed.
He's never there, and I'm not there.
You should make a Venus fucking
Works
fly
out.
trap under the blankets, dude, to make him
I'll
walk
get him.
across your bed.
His girlfriend stopped coming over because they had to walk through my room.
Really?
I do this weird thing because I'll be asleep.
And jerking
Yeah,
off.
sometimes like when I'm asleep and someone walk or like I'm always like, hey, like they'll walk through and I'll be like,
You wake
hey, what's up?
yeah.
Yeah, like I'll
yeah.
wake up and be like, hey, what's going on?
Ricky does
Like
that.
every time they walk through.
Yeah, I do this
They're
weird
like,
thing. When someone
okay.
catches me when I'm asleep, I like turn around and spread my ass all open.
Start moaning.
So she didn't like you coming out of the slumber and be like, hey,
I think it.
who goes there?
Every time someone would walk through my room, I'd be like, hey, what are you guys doing? And you're like, okay,
Wanna
we
talk?
gotta not live here. There's a big dude right outside the door that's
They
snoring.
walk through, it's like, good night, good night, good night, good night.
I should have said goodnight. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up again. God damn it.
Do you ever hear sex in your house?
Yeah,
That's awesome. You like it? When you hear sex, you're like, sweet, or
it
you,
doesn't get me going.
you don't
I'm
like
a
it?
big sound hound.
Yeah.
I try to link up.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me pause for a minute.
Okay,
Let me pause for a minute.
sure.
Yeah, whiz.
down
We're
on
back.
the toilet, and then I just have the VR boy, and I'd play Super Wario World if I wasn't beating off on a portable DVD player to Bust a Nut in My Butt Volume 2.
But you brought, oh yeah,
We're back on?
You're back live.
We just cut live into that statement.
Yeah, we're talking about, dude. That was my our bathroom was like sanctuary because you couldn't catch a beat. There were so many people in our house.
Yeah.
You'd have to catch a beat in the bathroom, and people started doing a thing where like because you could pick a lock with a Q-tip, you could stick
Oh,
it in.
yeah.
So there was a drawer that came out of the cabinet that you
Yep.
block the door with, and you'd go in there and just try to beat it while everyone's trying to get in and fuck with you and like expose you. So, like Billy would bring a DVD player into the fucking thing with him, dude. It was like,
Flip a hamper upside down and just let it chill on there.
yeah,
Dude, you guys.
There was a DVD player chilling. You would like leave it in the drawer on the bottom, and you could catch a majestic beat. Like, you ever run the shower?
That's awesome. You guys still, like, I mean, as much as you fucked with each other, you still left a portable DVD player
No,
down
you would
there.
try to just bang in there.
Yeah,
they
but-
would kind of. One of my brothers would fucking hide it and never let me find
Yeah,
it.
there was treatises were made. There was
There
like,
was 250 CDs in our room, and my one brother was going out and just went, "It's in one of those." So I sat and went through 250 CDs to find it.
found Bustin' Nut in My Butt, Volume 5.
One Night in Paris. Bonus features.
Oh,
Fuck.
Bonus
That's awesome.
features, dude.
yeah, dude.
Pretty sweet. I got caught one time.
You call it jerking?
No, negative. Never did.
You call it porn.
I got caught with
You were undefeated.
a piece of like celebrities naked. Like one of my brothers fucking got it, at a whatever, like one
They
of
used
those
to
places.
steal porn from Boost Corners.
Yeah, so
they used to go to farmers market and steal
I
porn.
cut out a little. I had like my brother ripped it from my hands, and there was just one little thing of boobs.
Just jerk off to boobs.
Yeah.
You were left with just a morsel. And you were like,
But my sister found it, and was
found the
like,
boobs?
She found a little piece, and she asked me like, "Who are these?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Feds." And like,
Oh, that's when Billy snitched. I
I
forgot about that.
snitched.
snitch.
And dude, I was in my
Beat his
room
ass.
minding my business. Tom, Matt, and Fed
Going
roll
wild.
in there. They just go, "Yo, dude, it's good with you." Nothing. I was probably like 12. I was like, "Nothing. Why? What's up?"
Wait, they were old.
Yeah,
They were
He
old.
beat his fucking ass.
I'll get into what my brother Tom's an evil man to me, dude. I was sitting there and they're like, "Yo, what's going on with you?" I was like, "Nothing." And Tom's like, "Fucking snitch." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Kathleen told us, dude. Why are you fucking snitching?" Tom got his Converse and started smacking me as hard as he could on the side of the head. Kevin would punch me in the ribs, and Matt was just kicking the shit out of me. And I was
was
laughing.
big back then,
I was
dude.
laughing
I was
the whole
fat.
time.
That was Fat Matt.
That was
Matt
after
was
Matt beat
big,
the shit
dude.
out of me.
Billy was invincible, dude.
I was laughing the whole time.
We were hitting it, and we were kind of
Calling them
laughing.
pussies.
We were like laughing towards the end of it, just like this is hilarious. We, you
Damn.
fucking snitch, fuck you. I remember seeing that and jumping in on that, being like, "Fuck yeah, dude, Billy's a snitch."
Because
We're
they
gonna
used
kick his ass.
before
You had that fucking instinct.
Before I was
Just
born.
that group instinct.
Oh yeah,
Before I was born, they would lock Matt in refrigerators and shit.
dude. Well, they would like. I would lay in bed. We would all share the room, and I would lay there, and they'd be like. They would Tom and Kevin would talk, and I would just be like, "Yeah." 'Cause I was like 5 and 4 years younger than them. I'm like, "Hey, what do you guys think of?" Like, "Shut up, you're fucking gay." And I'd be like, and they're like, "Dude, one more fucking noise, we're gonna beat your fucking ass." And I would just lay there and just go, beep, and they'd run up, bah, 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 bah. Just like the braided, the braided belts you wear, you'd hang them down real low.
Yeah.
You just fucking, I would just get whipped
Dude.
with them. I couldn't resist, dude.
That's now look at you.
Dude,
The whole world's
Lorden,
saying,
dude.
"Talk, Matt. We need to hear your voice."
lording,
From
dude.
a humble beginning of not allowed to talk
Seen and not heard,
to
bro.
just an entire generation of white men screaming for you, dude.
That was like an
entire generation of black conservatives, dude.
Joe.
that was like an MK Ultra thing for me because at one point we were all in the same room, and like there would be like horrible games of like would you rather,
Yeah, it was
just like
fucked up.
really bad things about like having sex with your pop or your great aunt, like
Yeah.
shit like that.
I mean, that was my closer for
And
a
then,
while.
like,
for real.
They would try to play some things like, dude, like, you have to have sex with one of your cousins. And I was like, in 8th grade, I was like, no, guys, I won't say that.
You can't give a name.
And
dude.
then they would all give a name, like, oh, somebody do, I'll do this. And I'll go, okay, this person. And then just like, dude, I'm telling you.
All four of us slept in the one room. It was so fucking
Wait, all
funny.
four of you?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a big room. But there was like, I'm trying to think how to describe
It looked like prison.
There
There
was
was
just-
all
I mean,
these beds.
yes,
next to each
that's
other.
prison.
there were just 4 beds.
You just got gang beat up for snitching. Yes.
And then there's like, I can't describe how it is. It's like in a room, but it's like the window, but then like it's like the width of like where you're sitting right now from that wall to that door frame. And it was just, I loved it. My bed was tucked in that, so I had like a little cove, dude. I still to this day, like love, if I had like 8 people in my house, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
When Brittany's family comes over and they all stay at my house, she's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Dude, this is the best." I
That's
love
nice. I'll
having
come
like,
over.
Dude, come over. I'm a big the more the merrier head. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely, dude. We had that. That was a sick game. Like, yo, just come on, man. It's
Four
not
of
that
us. We
big
should
a-
have a slumber party tonight.
for sure, dude.
Come on, man.
Nah.
Why
sure.
not?
That's gay, dude.
Summer parties?
Yeah.
Summer parties are awesome.
Summer
dude.
party, dude. If you think summer parties are gay, you're fucking
Well,
gay.
Now they are.
First, no way.
No.
Billy
If
might-
the 4 of us
way.
had a summer party, it'd
It'd
be fucking so
lit, dude.
sick.
If we all jerked
Bill's
off.
just nervous to do
We all
this.
jerked off
True.
together.
Billy
Yeah.
doesn't want his werewolf nature to get a hold
True.
of him.
Yeah.
That clock strikes midnight, dude. Billy might
Billy
be
gets fucking gay.
fucking rock hard, dude.
I mean, I don't know why you guys got to be such dicks to me all the time.
That's such
Oh,
a
I can't
funny-
believe you think a fucking summer party with the 4 of us wouldn't be the sickest shit.
Obviously, it'd be
Dude,
cool.
we're
He's
talking
been,
about-
he's
we're
been MK Ultra about being gay since the
Yeah.
time he was like 5, dude. Everything's a trap.
We've
Yeah.
been talking about the fucking secret podcast fucking vacation, dude.
Oh my god, what are you gonna have, a boat cruise?
Might have
Bunch
a
of
boat cruise.
autistic
Might get
people.
a pontoon boat out on the Susquehanna.
If he went down, everyone's like, "Hey, let me
gotta-
show you."
Every single person.
A bunch of people fucking stumbling over their words, going "Done, Lex."
We probably like a whole
Shut
lot like
up.
Anarchapulco ended up, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly at Acapulco.
Anarchapulco? Not a lot of people showed up.
A lot of people showed up to
Really?
Pasia.
For your autistic leader.
Not a lot of people showed up. There's all kinds of drama and like post YouTube videos
What happened?
about the drama. There's a lot of drama in the the hierarchy of it
Well,
all.
the anarchy community?
Yeah, the
Obviously,
anarchy
he's a
community
Jesuit
is in
shill.
trouble. you
Actually,
know?
it makes sense that it'll be a bit chaotic.
Oh yeah, it's there's a lot of corporate interests. and
Damn,
they
so
don't
he
like
didn't
that.
get any. It did not go well for him.
It went well for him, but for other people,
Other
not
people,
so many.
other
dude.
presenters.
David Icke was there. That's pretty sick.
What?
Yeah, he's a big
Yeah,
deal.
no gods, no patrons.
Yeah, not enough patrons.
No one
man.
was down there.
It was just 12 speakers and nobody paid. It's my turn to talk now.
Oh man,
That's awesome.
that sucks. You should have got down there, dude. You should have
I
saved
can't
up.
travel. I don't have a passport.
Yeah, I got to get my passport as well.
Yeah,
Nah, O'Connie might block you.
Yeah.
Get a
good. That's
passport,
what those
dude.
kind of people
He
do.
might storm
Yeah.
his. He might storm his uncles and be like, "You must,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you must revoke his travel pass."
yeah. O'Connie's like the son in Braveheart, the king's son.
He's probably like, what's his name?
You
in,
guys are Wallace.
Secession. Kendall.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna go to his dad and be like, "Dad, I can't control them. They're out of control."
There has to be some sort of litigation.
sending you there was a mistake, boy. All right, I'll deal with them. Yeah, we had to delete the
We had to
episode
delete an episode we did with him originally.
because I made fun of him the
'Cause the
entire
whole
episode,
time,
start to finish. I was
that
making fun
beta?
of him.
the whole time he'd be like, it was either Christopher with his mom, or he'd be like,
That's the voice.
that voice of like, I'll deal with him.
Christopher.
I knew you were weak.
It's like you grew up in a bigger house than me. He kept like genuinely responding.
All he had to do was be like, yeah, I was fucking loaded, bro. It's awesome being rich. And
I know you got to lean
out.
into it.
But yeah, once you start being like, I wasn't that
But
rich.
the thing is I've been to his house. He wasn't.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
he
it's
probably
funny
is.
to be like,
Just
you
that
were
area.
fucking loaded. I mean, the area was nice. It's fucking.
They did well.
Half an hour from New York, you know.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Gotta
I
be
drove
nice.
past. You drive past Trump Links. Drive past the Trump golf course
Whoa,
up there,
really?
right outside
Pay
of the city.
respects?
I paid respects.
Did you? You
It
hit
was
it?
fucking. I was genuinely excited. Like I saw it said Trump real huge. When you leave New York City, going up north to Connecticut,
You see fucking.
cross that
Did
bridge, you just see Trump.
2 hour? He's got another hour.
He's running a
Trump
new
has
hour.
a new hour.
Dude.
Yeah.
About what?
He hugs a flag.
Oh yeah, I sent that picture
dude,
to my friends.
sick.
Dude, that picture was so sick.
Dude, Trump has a whole new hour. He added on another hour.
Trump's new hour is.
I
Must
mean,
be
the
nuts.
divide and conquer on.
He's running
When
on.
the Democrats run against him, there's a
AOC
ton of
and,
people
like,
running.
No,
Bernie
he's
and all
running
them.
on free speech. That's going to be his
Who else
new
is running?
platform.
What other Republicans are running?
It's Kumia's platform.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's running on free speech. He has a bill where if you're a college and you you know how the colleges are getting all weird and they're
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
away free speech, you don't get government funding.
Whoa.
So if there's evidence that you don't allow free speech from conservatives or whatever, they're not going to get student loans.
Damn,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
crush them.
That's what he's running on. So I mean,
Ooh, that's going to pass because the
His new
majority of
hour.
the
that's
country
his
is
new,
kind of
his
into
new
that.
hour is that and hugging a flag.
Yeah.
Hugging a flag. Is,
And basically talking about the election. We call it the election. 'cause
Yeah.
He's still just won, dude.
he just won. He still brings up the
He
electoral
still brings it
college.
up.
That's
Yeah.
that was his opener on the
303.
his first hour. He would bring up the electoral college. About 5 minutes in, he would point to the media and be like, "Everybody, look back at the cameras. Call him fucking gay. Everybody would call him gay." And they'd be like, "Can you guys believe we're doing this? We're the best."
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
you know what's
His
fucked
hour
up?
was
We're going to do it again.
What's crazy to me is that, I mean, we're probably going around bombing countries and stealing people's natural resources.
not as
now.
much as we were.
Really? So
Literally
we're,
ran
we're
out
not
of
doing.
Obama.
We're doing a lot of weird shit in Africa for,
Oh, for
some
sure,
reason.
for sure. So the military's been scaling
Yeah.
down.
Well,
then?
China's
Yeah.
really
Africa.
expanding.
They're
Yeah,
being
Yeah,
real
yeah.
bad
we're gonna
boys.
have to fucking
Be beefing with China.
yeah, we're gonna beef with them over some territories.
I
Did you ever get into Chinese ghost cities?
Yes.
yeah,
That's fucking
crazy.
awesome, dude.
Wild, dude.
Dude, what I was thinking is
That's part of their GDP, but what do I know?
you know, people shit on reality TV. I feel like T Daddy brought reality TV to American politics. Now there's a very reality TV vibe to it. The other day I was thinking, I'm like, reality TV might be objective reality. The point where that's how people act. Like when you put a camera on them, put some money on them. It's not like, oh, look at those fucking assholes. It's like if you film someone, you're like, yeah, there's $5 million at stake. You would become an absolute scathing fucking cocksucker.
Maybe.
Now that's why that was
I
setting
mean,
me.
imagine how your group handled one DVD.
You're talking about
Your family.
exactly.
Toss in,
1 point-
make that DVD $10 million. See what happens.
Exactly what I'm
Kill
saying.
Matt.
If you were to film a family,
Kill Matt right away.
if you were to film someone, and there's all this shit, because the whole time you're on a reality TV show, it's like you're trying to push your own brands. It's like a contest to brand yourself and win the public approval. And I'm like, and they turn into fucking psychopaths. And I'm like, that's what he brought
Like
to
Survivor.
Yes.
Remember the first
Exactly.
Survivors?
Yeah.
That was weird.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was that documentary.
That was on that 2000s thing on the
Dude,
Netflix.
did you see
I
the
didn't see that.
person from fucking American Idol? Was that a goof?
What?
When they were talking about American Idol, there was that dude with like, I think it was a dude, but it might have been a tranny.
Oh yeah,
When
dude, I
Simon-
was dying
that
last
was a
night.
joke.
I was literally like, that
Yeah.
has to be they're fucking with us.
And
That was
Simon-
dead serious.
It almost made the whole
That was a sir.
episode like a
Was it the
joke.
first or second episode?
It was the first episode. It was a sir.
There's a sir in
How'd I
there,
miss it?
like a drawn-on beard,
Yeah.
dude, like with Sharpie.
I missed that.
You couldn't have missed this, sir. You do have a horrible eye for sirs. this was like the ultimate sir.
I mean,
Who's that handsome vocalist?
No, it was like
No,
the
somebody-
person who ran.
Yeah, it was like a
American
talking
Idol.
head that was getting interviewed
Oh,
during.
dude, what the fuck? What was going
Yeah.
on with that? I couldn't figure out what was going on.
He's right, dude. I literally was watching it. I was hammered last night, mid-fight. My girlfriend's in the bedroom screaming. I'm just out there watching 2000s.
what-
Looking
what
at this fucking sir, dude.
What was going on with that?
try to
I
find
saw
it.
that and I was like, I couldn't put it together. What was going
It
on?
looked like a joke. Like it literally looked
that
like
was the executive who was like, and then-
Executive producer.
dude. Was that one
executive
of the,
producer.
That might have been one of the
dude.
brothers from the Matrix.
Damn, you missed a fucking.
The
Billy.
brothers,
guys are
the brothers from the Matrix
Billy.
trans and had sex with each other.
Billy, you missed a killer, dude. You would have been excited.
Why?
Said executive producer. Dude.
I heard you. I mean, funny, dude. Good job. Fucking, you're a comedian.
I was trying to help you out, man. I was trying to get you excited.
I'm trying to find this fucking freak.
Whoa, Billy.
dude.
Talk about the sirs. The sirs are thirsty on Reddit. And I
sirs
got,
are
dude,
thirsty
they're
on Reddit.
thirsty on Reddit.
Yeah,
so,
Whoa, what are
dude,
they
this
thirsty
is
for?
weird.
so, dude, you want to get in?
Dicks.
What?
Yeah, dude.
filled
So, I'm a herny boy. You know that.
You're a
I
herny
go
boy?
into I go into my fucking
You're
zone.
very horny.
So I'm sitting there and, all right, yeah, I look at weird stuff sometimes.
Hey, looking at the sirs.
No, I'll be looking at mams.
Okay.
But then
You look at mams?
I look at mams, but then I saw a video of a man fucking a sir, and I was like, I gotta watch this.
It's technically not gay. You brought up a very
it's
good
not.
point.
That's not gay.
Not at all.
Yeah, so I'm watching.
Looking at mams isn't gay.
I'm
first of
watching
all.
a man. Yeah, dude,
kinda is.
we read that book.
No.
Exactly.
You
It's not
showed me
If
that.
it's a man that always had a dick, I mean, that's gay.
It's not gay, dude.
I
They
tried
just
to
put
what
tits on
Matt
them.
You
was
guys
telling
are
me.
just not hetero
Nah.
enough, dude. If I see
Okay,
a
dude.
feminine figure, I
Spins on
fucking
that
spaz,
one.
bro.
Nah.
I'm just too. I have too much.
Dude, I was
tea.
looking at clavicles and shit. I was just like, this is too much.
I got too much
I can't
tea,
be
bro.
a part of
Dude,
these
I had
teams.
no idea who Bailey J was until I heard it on the cast, dude, and that I might not ever recover from that.
Dude,
But anyway, I'm watching a man.
Bailey J is fucking hot.
I'm
He
watching
said,
a
Spade said if Bailey J would go out with him, he would parade her around in Philadelphia.
Dude, what the fuck? Why not?
Yeah.
so
Dude, I'm
podcast
so...
is
dude, she's
positive,
married
bro.
to a man.
Nothing wrong with it.
All right, anyway, I'm watching a man bang a sir. Then I click on the sir's profile, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what? I get in this whole thing about how like they just want their dirty little holes filled, and they know that they can like they want to hang out with the boys, but like Beal, damn dude,
Oh my
this
god.
is the guy.
Yeah.
That's the sir.
Thank you.
That's the sir in charge of American Idol.
You want to hear him?
Yeah,
I mean, you tell me. I'm pretty sure it's a dude
Let me see,
or
let
a
me see.
chick.
Turn it up. Where's your speaker? Yeah, there you go.
Simon Fuller came into my office, and his vision was one
Sir.
long audition.
That's sir.
all right, dude.
That thing's
So anyway,
insane.
Yo, so
His vision was
Whoa.
That's
Bro.
a goof.
all right, dude.
I literally was like, this is the funniest show ever. If they just toss it in. Like,
That's all the
everybody
News
has to sit there and be like,
Network
that's
was doing it, so-
acceptable. It's just a ridiculous outfit.
Yeah, so dude, they have this thing on
So the sirs just
Reddit.
want to be one of the guys, but secretly the sirs want to be like a closeted gay boy.
Yes.
they have this thing called
Whoa.
F to M personals.
Act like you have to think about it.
So they want to hang out with the dudes, but then like when you get real horny, dude, and you need to fuck something, they're there for you.
So they're like Billy.
Yeah,
Dude, are you a fucking sir?
Negative, dude. I'll show you my.
This is a sex positive podcast. Bro.
I know.
This
I'm
this
sex
is a
positive.
very sex positive space.
I'm sex worker positive.
You're sex worker positive?
Yeah, I never use one.
You just support them.
Yes.
Just call them up like, how you doing?
Yeah.
I can't do this and hang up.
That's you.
Sometimes.
Hey, man. It's what it is. This is a very, very sex positive space.
I don't think so.
Very open space.
What are you talking about?
Shade said all that stuff about like trannies being weird the last podcast.
Who said that?
This is
You.
What did I say?
They were mams and stuff like that.
No, that was
dude,
you guys.
This podcast.
Yo, I'll
is
take
weird.
credit. I'll take credit. That's
this
sick,
podcast is the
sick lingo.
forefront of wokeness, to where like eventually people. What's going to be the new thing is everyone just fucking getting everything out, and we're all just going to deal in this tangle of our own feelings and truth.
The thing I don't get is how like
paradigm. This is a paradigm shifting podcast.
I don't
Muy
understand
claro.
how someone could sit there and say like,
pulse.
wow.
Exactly.
You one day think you're a girl, and the next day think you're a boy. You have a mental illness. That's a mental illness. I don't know how people say that. I would never say that's a mental illness.
Gender dysphoria.
Yeah, that's so
It's been
weird.
taken out of the DSM-5.
Yeah, I would never say that.
Oh,
I
they
would
took it
never
out?
call them freaks or
I
like
think
flip flopping.
Well,
Who would?
Weirdos, like white men, psychos.
you're walking a fucking razor's edge.
Yeah, what
bro.
are you doing right now, dude? This is a
Nothing.
nice podcast.
I know.
You're
We're talking
fucking
about sex.
up
We're
for
talking about
the
You know, it's
hate
like
speech.
you talk to Bill for 5 to 10 minutes.
damn, dude.
Patriarchy comes up every time.
Really?
Billy, you need
Always
to let it
complaining
go,
about
bro.
the patriarchy.
How alt-right are you?
I'm not.
Dude, you'll see. You'll come back.
I'm alt-right.
What's going to
On
happen?
something.
I understand. I've been there. I've been in the hole you're in.
You're in
I've
the
been
hole,
in the
bro.
alt-right hole, dude.
We're
I've
digging
been
together.
Down there. Nah. You're free.
Shane, you should pitch a show where you go and visit alt-right trolls and fucking
Be like, dude, I was a part of this.
dude,
I understand.
That would be
fucking,
fucking
I can
sick.
get you guys clean.
yeah, dude.
Where you fucking or you just catfish them?
I like Queer Eye 'em.
Yeah. Or just be like,
Pretty
look,
sick.
mams are kind of hot, bro.
Dude, mams are kind of
I think a lot of alt-righters do like mams though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lady of choice.
But you think the alt-right prefers mams? That's actually, yeah, dude. Bailey J is a preferred mam. That's the first mam.
That's the first mam.
When I become
she
when I
might be
become
the first
president,
Yo,
dude,
if someone made the first mam, that's the power
that's the
move.
first mam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brock already did, dude.
Yeah.
True, I forgot, yeah.
Forgot. You guys told me
Chris
that.
O'Connor,
I forgot about
Yeah,
that,
part of him sad.
world genius.
dude. So you guys still like? Have you wavered at all on your firm belief that Michelle Obama has a penis?
I mean, it could be true, bro.
Okay, so what's your girlfriend's name?
Claire.
Have you, have you ever called her by a man's name in
No.
front of people?
No.
Obama called her Michael twice.
Why would, he
that's
call,
a big slip up, dude.
why would he call her dead name, though?
Get your tissues out, fucking O'Connor, you little bitch.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't-
big slip
He's
up.
not
It's a
progressive.
big slip up, man.
I mean, but it could be that a lot of people say that Obama was visiting the bathhouses, so she could
Mama's
be
gay, bro.
exactly. So that's without a doubt. But
Obama was visiting the bathhouses
a lot
in
of people are
DC
saying
or
he was
Chicago
visiting
or
Chicago and DC. So he could have been saying Mike, not meaning that it could have. Michelle might not be a ma'am.
he might have just
Michelle
been
has
talking
a fat
about
fucking
his
ass.
love.
Did you ever see the video of Michelle in the
Dude,
fucking
man, fat
cereal?
asses is not
Yeah.
a. You know, there's a lot of men.
Every now and then, like a
You
dude
have
from
a thick fucking
Comcast will walk
ass.
in your house with the biggest ass in the world. He's a dude.
Throw some fucking
You checking
tits on
out
him.
dudes' asses?
No, like, that's
Checking
the
out
last time.
Comcast guy's ass.
Billy's the gayest.
Always, dude.
Just like the story I was telling.
No, dude.
How many times have you fantasized about like the Comcast guy coming in and be like, "Hey, Billy"?
I'd imagine with a softer voice, but I would never imagine it. It's so weird.
That's so nice watching.
Billy, this Spice Channel still not working for you? What's
Come
this
over
for?
here. What game's on right now, guys?
Let's watch the game together, bro. I'm gonna give you the sports package. You mind if I stay for an hour? My wife's being a bitch.
Did you see this cool meme on Barstool? I love Barstool. Do you like Barstool?
Yeah, do you guys like Barstool?
I enjoy their Instagram. And, like,
Bill's a
Spade,
real
like,
stoolie.
freaks the fuck out.
I like their Instagram
Yeah.
too, but I do agree. Like Barstool is just if I see someone like a dude on the subway the other day. You know, you look at other people's phones.
Yeah.
Like buy
Everybody's
their
looking at
merchandise.
I'd see somebody listening to like
It's like the chive.
part of my take or something. It is like the chive. It's just
dude.
like you fuck.
Kevin Shields showed me the chive one time. What up?
Yeah, the chive
That's
was.
nice.
Oh yeah,
Mills.
the chive has some hot babes.
That was early. Like as soon as I got my internet phone, they were like, "Yo, you know about the chive?" And I was
My
like, "What is this?"
Well, the chive.
Whoa.
You found the hot babes on the
The
chive.
chive
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick when
I
it
never
first
fucked
came
with
out.
I never fucked with the chive.
It was nice.
It was. Nice,
I don't know what it
yeah.
was. What was it?
It's just
Positive. It was like positivity. I know that.
No, I don't know about what
It's like
else
keep
it
calm
was.
and
I'm
chive
talking
on,
it was
bro.
exactly like Barstool.
Yeah.
I thought it was like keep calm and chive on, bro. Like play it forward.
I don't know anything
Chiving on
about
was like
that
paying it
stuff.
forward.
They had girls that would take pictures of their butts and post it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
there was.
that's
I was
all
at a
did.
bachelor party. I forget whose bachelor party it was. Someone was talking to the. He was wearing like a keep calm and chive on shirt.
Oh my god.
And the girl, dude,
Commit suicide.
the bartender was like, "Oh man, you guys should come to this party with us." Blah 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 blah. And like, I forget who the dude was, but like, he was like head over heels for this chick, and we're like watching, like, why is this chick expressing so much interest in this dude?
She's a
Turns
chiver.
out bartender was a fucking hooker, and she basically marked him And he like followed her to a party, and he just like took him to the bedroom. She was basically like, "All right, I'll make
Yeah,
$250."
he kept calm and child.
He was like,
got a hooker.
well, he was like pretty like religious, and like he was kind of like, "Oh, I finally think I met the girl." He was like, quote unquote, saving himself for marriage, and a hooker like tricked him into a bedroom.
Dude, that's awesome.
She just saw his "Keep Calm, Chive On" shirt and was just like, easy mark.
That's nice.
And yeah, and he was like,
So
"Oh,
there's
I'll go to the party."
like bartenders that are girlfriends.
Yeah, bro.
Where at?
DC.
DC.
Yeah.
Imagine that, bro. Having a couple pints. Fucking. I mean, I can't believe he was like, I got right out of there. I was like, bro, you might as well.
That's crazy fantasy.
He loved it, bro. He fell in love. She was fucking pretty woman.
Directly in love.
She had a pretty woman there. It saved her from that life of fucking crime.
Did Mel do that too?
Mel?
Did Mel save a girlfriend, or she's just a model? He
Mel-
had a much younger.
I'm gonna say Mel probably did save a couple girlfriends.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, like, I think he married one.
He made an
I
honest
think.
woman out of one of
I
them.
think he did.
He
I
might
don't want
have.
to say that.
Richard Gere
and have
did.
it not be true.
That's not a bad rumor to have spread on your name.
I feel like he did. He had some kind of like a model wife.
But just because she's hot, she's a whore.
That happens. That happens. You start to resent women.
Yeah,
Spades in the MRA, dude.
yeah.
I love that. I love that
got
you're
red
cautious. You're cautious to get your facts right on Mel Gibson, but then you're like, yeah, everybody's.
Are you
Michelle
calling
Obama
him
got
straight
it.
retarded right now, dude?
No, it's sick.
You're triggering
I
us.
support it.
Spud did about 3/4 of that last episode.
That was insane.
That was a Spud.
First
What do you
podcast.
want me to
Just
do?
sat down and. Fucking,
I was saying you ripped the fucking. That was
Crazy.
literally.
Well, what do you want me to talk about now? I'll talk about
Nothing.
whatever you want.
We're having
Oh,
this is a
okay.
fireside chat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was insane. You sat down and it was just like broadcast. Most people do
There's
podcasts.
people who are on their 8th episode and it still sucks. And Spade went right on here and just burned it to the
Never
ground.
talked into a microphone before.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was
He
pretty.
doesn't need a studio with a fucking Bob Marley thing up.
Yeah.
My bad, O'Connor.
I mean, O'Connie.
He didn't think the boys would be back on. He didn't realize the
The last
boys
thing
would
you
be
want,
back
yeah,
in
the
town.
last thing O'Connor wants me and Bill to do is to do a podcast and/or try to put together like how many minutes of stand-up do you think you could do?
None.
Now you guys,
You guys should give it a shot at the live cast.
We could write for him.
Do you guys want to open the live cast?
Negative, dude. No one wants to hear
Get
us
it,
talk.
open the live
Let
cast.
us
That'd
just
be
chill,
so
enjoy
funny.
ourselves like the civilians we are, dude.
Yeah, we're just civilians.
I
We're
don't think
working.
you guys are reluctant heroes.
Now we
dude.
gotta.
You might not want to be.
We
but
more
you're-
friends, dude.
We
We're
morphed you
singers.
guys now. We
We don't
morphed
need it. We don't need the spotlight.
You
You
guys
guys
are
are a couple
celebs,
of
dude.
Johnny Cages, dude.
We just want to chill, have fun. I'll buy a ticket for the podcast. What is it, March 14th?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice
Wow.
plug. Thank
Wow,
you.
what a fucking meet and greet for the fans.
That'll
They get to
be
meet
nice,
Billy
yeah.
and Spud.
Nah,
Really
I'll wear a
excited
fucking
about
hat.
this.
You guys should come in like.
I'll come like the Unabomber, dude. You will not see
So
me.
everyone
Sunglasses, hat, smoking.
Yeah, dude. You guys should wear like old druid hoods and come in and just fucking steal off right afterwards.
You guys should get a trench coat and you should put Spud on your shoulders.
Bad
Oh
luck.
yeah,
Just be like,
dude.
that's a tall guy.
I'll crang him around.
Yes, get in, Billy. Damn, dude, what a fantastic comeback.
Wow.
Whatever.
You guys, phenomenal.
Okay.
If you say so,
Damn,
dude.
you guys are so
Yeah.
humble, too.
Dude, what do you want from me? What do you guys want to talk about?
Chilling,
No, I
dude.
think
We're
I
at an
think
hour
we're-
27, bro.
Surely.
We fucking did it.
You got anything you want to talk about? You got anything that you think needs to be addressed that you didn't get to say on the first one?
True.
On the first one. I don't
Address
even
your
remember what I
haters,
said.
dude. Do you remember? Address your haters.
You just blacked out, went into a flow state.
Yeah.
Spud's a fucking intellectual, dude. He doesn't just hate it.
Everything started floating in the room when Spud talked about mud floods.
Dude, it was fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, I talked to the guy that I'm painting for. He teaches the conspiracy class, and he's coming up the stairs, and I'm like, "Yo, dude,
Where's
Mark,
the class at?
University of Penn."
Hear that, Redditors? You fucking morons.
So I'm like, "Yo, Mark, what about Tartaria, dude? Tartaria, mud floods?" And he's like, "What?" And he doesn't know what it is.
Wow.
So I'm like,
Wow.
fuck yeah, he doesn't know what it is." And then he's just like, "Oh, the Tartars." I was like, "Fuck."
What do you say about it?
It's not like hidden history.
So it's not.
Like, he's a historian.
He
so.
debunked it.
He didn't debunk it. It's just, the Tartaria conspiracy theory is just getting its legs, dude. This is gonna take like a year for it to gear up. It took a while for flat Earth to really
What's
take off.
what's the main thing about Tartar?
It's a hidden civilization that was a global civilization. But right now,
What's the Frenchman say about it?
the Frenchman, I didn't really get into it with him. I was like, "Yo, would you do a podcast?" And he was like, "Yeah, in my fun time." So he's French. So if you want to have him on,
I gotta see.
Yes.
I gotta see.
he's a historian. He's a legit historian.
Yes.
He taught me all this shit. Like, did you know that all of our international law is based on the dudes that owned the Dutch East India Company? So like he not by accident is a conspiracy theorist. But like there are conspiracies.
Sure.
And he knows them because he's a historian.
Whoa.
So he writes books and teaches a class on it. And Penn actually tried to shut the class down because so many kids wanted to join in. And he was like, "What? Like, what?
Yeah, why not? Why can't I teach accurate history?
Yeah,
God, fucking damn.
because
that
like
grinds
a
my gears.
lot of it is about the United States and what we've like towards the end of like he starts way back, dude. I'm talking like the 700s.
Fuck,
Dude, he starts talking about
That's
like
Matt's
Druid time,
wheelhouse.
make me fucking
Druid
cum,
times,
baby.
baby.
Oh, yo, he talks about how when they invented computers, right? Everyone thought that when the stock market lined up with computers, it was just going to be like it was going to be on.
Yeah.
Like these guys are like everyone's going to make so much money. Nothing happened. So everyone was confused. Like we just invented computers. This is the shit. Why aren't we being able to do these stocks better? They had made up algorithms in the 1600s that were better than the computers. It took like 20 years for computers to beat out just random dudes with like a grid. And they would just sit there and like add up the stocks, and the computers couldn't beat them for a long time. They would just like predict shit.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, dude, the Frenchman's like full of crazy ass like conspiracy shit. But I don't know.
He can
We should
walk-
probably have him
he
on
can
like
walk-
Patreon because Shane likes history.
Damn, we gotta
True.
get the Frenchman.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
mean that would be a
fucking
nice
sick.
guest.
Secure him, yeah.
It's tough to talk to him because he's French, but he's funny as fuck.
Freedom fries around here, dude.
Yeah, dude. He starts talking about
I never forgave
I'm
him.
like, yo,
dude.
Yellow Vesters, what's up?
I never forgave him, dude, for not going into Iraq,
Yeah.
for not following
That's
us in on
bothered
that,
me.
for not following us in with the fake weapons.
Freedom vanilla. All that.
Freedom Vanilla, dude.
Yeah,
French
French
vanilla,
vanilla, dude. I'll say that shit.
You get a lot of French
boy.
vanilla?
Hell yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
do?
I just never do.
Hell
Just
yeah.
half and
No,
half.
I just never do.
Yeah. It's just half and half.
That's what's
Damn.
up.
Oh yeah,
That's
tough.
crossed off on my section of Wawa. My
That's
section
not-
of
that's
Wawa
not
just
for our
goes right
section
to
of Wawa, dude.
Where's your section of Wawa?
half and half.
Yeah, stuff
You like
Wawa.
you like half and half?
Just half and half.
And half and half's the only one that we can use.
We just have a lane that
Why?
goes right there.
Why?
They never stock it. It's just like 1,000 Irish creams, hazelnut on deck, and French vanilla.
Gotcha.
We never put in our coffee, and they're just racist against us. They don't
Are you
think
being
about it.
impressed?
Yeah.
Coffee wise?
Part
Oh,
of our oppression.
Yeah.
You get out to the suburbs, it's just nothing but half and half. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, they keep away the half and half from the pores.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. That's an interesting theory. I wonder how the Frenchman would
Not a
feel.
theory, dude. I can prove it. Take it a while right now.
All right,
Hot
dude.
chocolate.
What?
Today, did you get hot
Nah,
chocolate?
it was
No.
decaf, dude.
What? Really?
Yeah, it was half decaf.
You just
and
wanted
half
to
on
taste
the-
it.
I just want to taste it.
All right.
We're out of here.
Good cast.
Anything to plug?
March 14th.
You heard Uncle Dan got a hold of the cast.
Who?
You're compromised.
I don't know that guy.
Wow, you had to distance yourself?
I don't know. What
Yeah, I
you
heard
speak
Hoss.
of.
I heard Hoss is gonna fuck.
Oh,
you guys
dude, I
up.
didn't. Did I tell you guys?
Why?
Hoss is starting a podcast.
Saying what?
Hoss is starting a podcast with, I hope this happens, fucking pray to God. He works, it's Hoss and his coworker. So it's Hoss, fucking our cousin.
Yeah.
It's a white dude who, he's like, I grew up, he's like, but I spent like 30% of my life in like primarily black communities, and he's starting a podcast with a black dude who grew up in the hood and now lives with white people, and they talk race relations.
No better men, dude.
Dude,
Hoss
This is going to be wild.
told
Man
Hoss,
of the
I'm like,
people.
When
Hoss,
does this start?
that's what I told him, like, Hoss, anything you need, let me know. I need to have this, dude.
Dude, this is nuts.
The podcast network is, dude, I'm like Lucius Lyon, bro. I have a whole family now that are podcast stars.
Gas Digital can suck dicks, huh?
Hey, man. I have no
Beat
problem
him
with
out.
them.
We're putting together a fucking empire over here.
Our
We got
price just went up.
contact. Yeah, our price just jumped.
Oh, you guys
dude.
got to buy
We're gonna
out
buy
contact.
contact for sure.
Buy
We'll buy.
Talk to his
I'm gonna-
dad, see what you guys can do. Maybe you can buy
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to buy contact to control the narrative. But, how about you take it a little easy on Billy and
Yeah,
Spud?
yeah,
Thanks.
We want you to be a little bit more right wing. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
dude.
well, dude, I just operate from a totally open source network, dude. I told you what my whole mission now is to start a nonprofit housing company, dude, where I basically destroy the real estate market. But whatever, it's no big deal. We'll
Chill,
talk about it.
dude.
That's no big deal.
Whatever happened to that Gas Digital show, or not Gas Digital, Digital Graffiti? You guys did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me and Spade were talking about that.
It's in the
Show's
wings.
so fucking good.
Just start
Yeah,
doing
why-
it. Put it on Patreon.
Why don't you
True.
do that?
Those
should.
good pussies, dude. Those people didn't want to do it.
They did want to do it.
They-
And
yeah,
we
but then
moved
they
it
got
to
their
Helium.
feelings hurt.
When we moved,
Yeah.
we moved. They
Fuck
fucking
them. Fuck Gas Digital. I tried to call them the other day.
Not Gas Digital.
not Gas
Good
Digital.
Good.
No, whatever. Good.
You
Yeah,
tried to
know
call
what I'm
them for
talking-
what?
Yeah.
Why?
When Shane was talking about, like, don't
Yeah,
say anything
prank
to
phone
him,
call.
I immediately called him. But they're so cocked because it just goes right to, like, we don't really feel like screening phone calls, so leave us a voicemail.
Yeah,
So.
that's
Did you leave a voicemail?
I said, hey, call me. This is my number. I want to fuck with someone from Good Good Comedy. After
Yeah.
hearing how
Nah.
beta they are,
that
dude.
that place is a house of Usher, bro.
That was-
it's just
dude,
you just let that place.
That
just
was back when
crumble.
I was in the hole. I'm
I'll
out.
throw a pig's head at it, dude.
Do you think you'll ever be allowed in G squared?
No.
We don't want to go in. I
Yeah.
speak for Shane.
Well, if we do, where are we gonna do the musical?
The musical.
Probably
I
have
just-
to do it somewhere like
Shane
that.
Gillis the musical. I'm gonna write it like a Shakespearean sonnet, where it's just like, and then he
Billy could
looked
play.
alas.
Billy. Oh no, we need a black guy to play you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We need a black
Wait.
shaman.
exactly. So.
Spud Dog, you can play Okani.
Can you do
Oh
that?
fuck yeah, thanks.
Dude,
Yes,
that'd be
that'd be
It's
fantastic.
not
so
believable.
fucking
He's
fun.
way taller.
Shane
True.
Gillis the
O'Connor's
musical
way
is gonna.
short.
It might just take it right to Broadway.
Good.
I mean, we'll see.
Could you do that stuff, though, on video?
What?
Digital graffiti?
Yeah.
That's
well,
the fun.
fuck. We had the Mccusker doing it before.
The who?
We could figure it
Mecky.
out.
Our friend Mecky. He was
Who's the
like,
kid with the fucking
Dorian.
graffiti?
Surely.
Oh, surely. Fuck surely,
Yeah.
too. Stop doing
Nah,
graffiti.
dude, yo, fucking Shuli's a
Stop,
man.
no,
Shuli's-
stop doing graffiti, dude. That shit's fucked up.
He's just practicing on his board, dude.
Dude, then
just
they
having
practice
fun.
on my van.
Nah, he's
because they
not
feel
doing it.
oppressed.
Yeah, dude.
Tell them to stop.
I don't want
Yo,
to drive my
grow
van
up.
over here because
Surely's a socialist.
Yeah,
I will
grow up,
say,
you
I remember,
socialist.
dude, I was getting tacos the one time, and I pulled up to people doing graffiti, and I just backed out of the spot and like looked at it, and I was like,
Dude, they think
"Damn,
they're-
you guys fucking suck." And they're like, "Fuck you, dude."
Dude,
I
they
was
think
like,
they're
"That's horrible."
badasses, and they're like tagging up some like plumber's car that's like working
Yeah,
at
it's
night.
shitty.
Yeah.
Especially if
So
you're-
shitty, dude.
Especially if you're about to work
It's
in
like,
that.
I'm such a punk.
Yeah, that sucks.
Dude, that's somebody's whip.
I saw some
Yeah,
dude
it's
walking
terrible.
down. I saw two punks like walking down the street today, and they like
saw punks?
We're all
They literally-
75 years old, dude.
That's all these two goddamn punks
No, like
coming
for
through my
real.
neighborhood.
They were dressed like Assassin's Creed.
Pants sagging.
I don't like graffiti.
Man, how good
like
was
it.
Gran Torino?
Dude, they were like dressed in all black with like Assassin's Creed hood on and like patches all over them and like tight black
That was
denim.
Antifa.
It was like kind of, but like punkish, and they looked at each other and nodded, and I was just kind of like, "What the fuck is that?"
They all hang down at like what street the bar they go
They
to?
go to
Spade?
Dallock
Where's that?
down on like in West Philly.
Pipe bomb that place. Anyone who's trying to go off and catch some bodies, pipe bomb that place, dude.
Christ, Billy.
Yeah, promote violence, dude.
Dude, I'm
Nah,
sorry,
dude.
but that pisses me off. They've done it to me
Get our
4
fucking
times.
Patreon defunded.
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
No,
Community,
you don't.
county pay. Yeah,
Everything's
you know
okay.
what I mean.
Nah, people don't send real
They've done it
bombs
to me
anymore.
4 times.
What?
They spray painted my van.
Yeah.
Rock it, dude.
Rock what?
Get into
I
the-
look like an Asian people.
Go Asian, dude.
You look like an Asian.
Only
like
the
an
Asians do
people.
that. Only the Asians do that.
It makes sense. They're smarter than us
Yeah,
on
dude.
average, bro, per capita. So
What do they
Good
do?
point.
They just
They
rock
just
the
rock
graffiti.
rock the graffiti, bro.
Well, it
'Cause
makes
then
them
but they make it
unrecognizable.
acceptable.
It's like herd camouflage.
dude,
Yeah.
honestly,
It's urban camouflage.
honestly, you gotta just rock the graffiti,
well, I'm done. I don't have a van anymore.
huh?
I don't have a van anymore.
Well, so they only tag vans, which is
Yeah,
rough.
Yeah.
It's
It is an
insane.
odd thing to do. If you're really like a graffitiist, you should really go right on like
On government shit. That's
Comcast.
what Spade said. They
Yeah,
do.
don't-
They,
Yeah, my
like the
buddy
real ones
just
do.
does.
Don't attack the proletariat,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's strange. Well, if you're out there drawing on vans,
Kill yourself.
Stop it.
knock it off.
Stop it and or kill yourself.
All right,
Wow.
we're through, dude.
Live cast.
Jesus Christ.
March
the people
14th.
begged, the people fucking got, dude. Look at that. How you
Hope
guys
you're
feel
happy.
on second cast?
That's whatever.
Guys
don't know.
feeling good?
I have to shit really bad.
You
Shit on
should
the
have done that
podcast.
before we started.
Nah. I can hold it in because I'm a big boy.
I
You're
can't at
good.
all.
We had to pause the podcast because Shane had to go pee-pees.
March 14th. Check out live
right.
cast, dude.
It's a lot of content, dude.
That'd be cool.
This was a fun one. Spud Dog's gonna be there. Spud,
Yep.
what's going on at the live cast for you? You
I'm
get
just
fucked
gonna.
up?
You don't want me to do that now.
Did none of you guys drink, huh?
No, Spade drinks.
Oh, I
but-
drink like a maniac.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
No, you don't want me to do that though.
Yeah,
Why?
It's either neutral or fifth gear for this one.
Yeah.
What happens when you drink?
It's rowdy, bro.
It's fucking rowdy, bro. Rowdy Piper.
That's gonna be awesome.
Negative.
I'm very high percentage Irish and it doesn't go down.
What do you fight?
No, I just like piss myself and black out. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Oh, I black out real fast. Yeah.
Okani pissed his pants in
Yeah.
fucking. He and I just went up to New York and did a show.
He peed himself.
He peed the hotel bed.
He's disgusting.
He peed the bed.
yeah.
Damn,
What do you
dude.
think of that?
I
That's
heard
what
about it
happens, dude.
on Contact. Yeah.
Oh, he talked about it on.
Oh yeah. He also talked about how he has chlamydia.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe he said
That's
that.
what he says it on his podcast.
No, I can't believe he said it.
God
All right.
fucking damn it,
That's
these
the cast. Fuck
motherfuckers.
it. They're trying to shut us down.
God
Fuck
damn
it.
it, fucking deep state's in ringing alarms, dude. Fuck.
O'Connor's dead.